Hey there, everyone. What is up? Welcome to the Friday Night Smackdown Watch Along. It's your girl, Denise Salcedo, and it's Friday, July 27th. July 17th. I don't know why I put July 27th, but it's July 17th, and we are here to chat some SmackDown today. So, this is a SmackDown that is, right before Saturday night's main event, because tomorrow's Saturday night's main event. And there's only been a couple of things promoted for the show. I'm not really feeling it right now based on what's been promoted. So I'm really, really hoping it's one of those shows that kind of comes at us as a surprise, because right now there's been very few things that I'm like, oh, this is it. So far, all that's been promoted is Gunther and Nick Aldis. And then they also promoted Cody Rhodes and CM Punk. And then after that, they also had Finn Balor and Tala Tonga. So very little has been promoted for today's show. So it's pretty wild, actually. So I'm really hoping that today's show kind of has a little bit more that we can enjoy, because you know what, guys? Because you know what?
We want to do what we do, 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 what we do. That's what we do. What we do, what we do, what we do. It's what we do, what we do. It's why we do what we do. What we do, what we do.
All right, I'm back. All right, we're going to have some fun today, everyone. We're going to have a good time. All right, so, all right. Ooh, I'm seeing the Alexa Bliss Braun Strowman interview right now on his show, and it looks really good. Anyway, so yeah, let's hope that this SmackDown is one that surprises us, because it's what we do. All right. I want to start off by thanking Sheldon Jackson in the building for gifting a DW membership. And also, I'm very happy because today I reached out to Sheldon, and Sheldon is going to help me put together some trivia streams for everybody that are going to be coming up in the next month. So in August, my goal is to do 2 live Kahoot live streams, and Sheldon is going to help us out with that. But that'll be until August, because July is just flying by. I was literally, there's just been a lot happening. Thank you, Sheldon. We also got Young Jamie. Wow, dude, thank you so much for this massive freaking super chat. Young Jamie's like, it's payday, it's payday, it's payday, it's Friday, it's payday. Young Jamie says, what's up, DWO? Let's fucking go. Breaking news, there will be an interim women's champion crowned at SummerSlam. I actually like the concept. So yes, for those of you who might have missed it about an hour ago or so, WWE announced that they're going to be doing a tournament to crown, not a tournament. Yeah. A ladder match. A ladder match to determine who the new interim, keyword there, interim women's champion will be. The fact that they put interim kind of tells me that, okay, maybe Rhea is not that far away from coming back as our champion. By the way, I'm going to get so it tells me that she's not far off. And they obviously have heard that people have been complaining about the women's championship not being on the show. So this is them kind of doing something. I love the idea of it being in a ladder match. I thought that was really freaking cool. So that I am looking forward to. And then also, I don't know who's going to be in it. They haven't said. So we should hopefully find out today who's going to be in that matchup. And then on top of that, we don't even know if it's going to be 2 women, 3 women, 4 women, 5 women, 6 women. We don't know how many women are going to be competing in this ladder match, but I really, really hope that it's good. I hope that it's a good one, because we haven't had a women's ladder match, God, I feel like in forever. So I'm really excited about them doing that. And then I know some people were not happy about it being interim, but I don't mind it, because now I know who Rhea Ripley is going to feud with the second that she returns. It's going to be whoever holds that interim women's championship. So that's kind of what I'm thinking in regards to that announcement. Young Jamie, thank you so much for the super chat. Oh, guys, I just realized I haven't put the audio in. My apologies. I'm an idiot. Sorry, guys.
I think what I said to you was,
sorry, everyone.
Just say when.
I was listening to the audio, so I thought everybody was listening to the audio, but that's definitely not the case. My apologies.
SummerSlam.
Something's happening here. What is happening? Oh, wrong charger.
The main event.
Anyways, thank you so much, young Jamie, again for the love. And sorry, guys. Now let me know how the audio sounds.
I deserve to be in the ring with the champion, and I don't care if it's
We also
Tony,
got Spike Hunter, who also
Punk.
gifted a
So
DWO
give
membership. Thank you
till the
so
end of the
much,
night
Spike.
to
We also
fix
got
this.
Meet Normus in the building. What up, Meet
I waited
Normus?
long
He
enough,
says,
Nick.
I debuted
Come
on
out.
Fightful last night during the
Okay,
24th
Gunther.
hour. Hey,
I've
dude,
had time to think
congratulations.
about
How did it
everything you
go?
said.
Let us
You
know how
want
it went.
Cody Rhodes. You
We also got Henry
CM
Kieran who
Punk.
says, hey, Denise, how
I'll
are you
give him
doing?
to
How
you
was
in
your
the
trip?
world's
Interim
most
Women's
famous
Champion, just heard
arena,
about it. I love how
Madison
everyone's
Square
really
Garden.
excited about this.
Saturday nights,
The trip
main
was
event
fantastic,
to face
guys.
you
It
and
was
Sami
like the
Zayn.
quickest trip of my life to New
As
York
for
ever.
SummerSlam, the main event for SummerSlam
I
remains the
literally
same.
got to New York at 9 something in the morning. I left midnight Wednesday. Then got to New York 9 a.m. Thursday. And yeah, and then by the time I got to, because I had to get ready at the airport and stuff like that. So by the time I got to Javits Center, it was 12 o'clock. And so I got in, got my creator badge. I went to Starbucks because I hadn't eaten. And then from there, I went straight to the floor and browsed Fanatics Fest. And I was there from about 12 to 5 p.m. when I left. And then 5 p.m., I left the Javits Center. We're starting off with Gunther, by the way. Left the Javits Center at 5, and I was at the airport by 6. So I actually got to the airport really early because I don't know why. I just thought there'd be more traffic to the airport. And before I knew it, it was time to get on my flight and then return back home to LA. And I was back at home in LA by little past midnight. So like a full nice 24-hour trip in and out. But I did feel a little tired. I wasn't feeling tired yesterday, but I was feeling tired today. But Fanatics Fest was incredible. I'll talk more about that during the commercial breaks. But yeah, Fanatics Fest was like really, really fun. Thank you, Henry. We also got Sheldon Jackson who says, did you hear about September 26th? It's WWE versus AEW live from Chicago. WWE is hosting Worlds Collide at Allstate Arena, and AEW has All Out at the Now Arena. Yes, I saw that yesterday, and guys, it kind of bums me out a little bit because I don't want Worlds Collide. Well, first of all, you guys should know that those venues are pretty far apart from each other because the Now Arena is in the Hoffman Estates area and Allstate Arena is like in a different area. And I know this because I've been to both venues. So Now Arena is in a little bit more in like a secluded area. I actually low-key hate the Now Arena. I'll talk more about that later. But I don't want Worlds Collide to be impacted because I want them to have a fair shake. So I'm very curious to see how WWE stacks Worlds Collide so that they can compete against All Out. Because All Out, for the most part, always does pretty well. Thank you so much, Sheldon Jackson. All right, now let's pay attention to Gunther. So Gunther, for those of you who don't know, in case you haven't been watching SmackDown, is currently feuding with Nick Aldis at the moment. No match has been made for SummerSlam. However, fans are anticipating it.
All right, let's address the elephant in the room, shall we? My whole career, I pride myself with being an outstanding professional. But ever since I joined SmackDown, I have been mistreated. That's right.
Gunther's hair looks different today.
And I don't know what it is with
I
Nick.
think
He
it's the
might be
back part.
jealous.
They
If
didn't
he
comb
is,
it
I get
down
That's the
properly.
end. I'm the greatest professional wrestler in
Who's
WWE.
in Gunther's hair
and
today?
I should be WWE champion right now, and all of you know it.
I mean, honestly, yeah, he should be WWE champion, but for different reasons,
The
maybe.
only thing that's
He's been
preventing
kind
me
of getting
from being
screwed left and right.
champion Is Nick Aldis himself. He's the one that made this whole thing personal. So now we're walking into SummerSlam, and what is his great idea? He's forcing me to team up with Sami Zayn at Madison Square Garden Saturday night's main event to go against Cody Rhodes and
Yeah,
CM
that's
Punk.
ass. Gunther, talk about it. That's ass. Gunther should be mad about this.
Sami
like, why?
Zayn
Why?
is a bum. And Sami Zayn is beneath me. To put me in this position is unacceptable. And I won't stand for it.
Do something, Gunther. I agree with Gunther on this.
Are you done? I've heard enough. I'm sure Albany has heard enough. Feel however you want. But when it comes to Nick Aldis, the only thing you should be saying is thank you.
Are you out of your mind? Thank you for what?
Thank you for saving your job. Think about it. Rewind a couple of weeks, Gunther.
Adam Pearce is no better.
Corridor, you cost the championship match in Chicago. Then, if it's not enough, you put your hands on Nick Aldis, your boss. I might remind you, you choke him out, you leave him for land, and for what? And for what? If it were up to me, if it were on Monday, you would be fired.
Rude. Why would he fire Gunther? Rude.
But lucky for you,
really, you're gonna fire the guy who retired John Cena? All right. I get your train of thought.
I have yet to understand. Nick went and positioned, and he asked, he begged, he petitioned to make sure that your tag match tomorrow night on Saturday night's main event goes on the schedule, including the stipulation.
Of course, stipulation.
I don't know what he's talking about anymore, guys. Adam Pearce, he's talking way too much.
And you don't deserve it. Because if you would have waited before you choked Nick out, he would have told you, if you and Sami are successful tomorrow night in the Garden, you're added to the WWE Championship match at SummerSlam, and it becomes a fatal four-way.
What? Gunther's face? Okay, at least they added a stipulation to this. I don't actually think they're gonna do a fatal four-way, but at least they added a stipulation to this fucking can they coexist match. I'll give them that. Oh my God, guys. Yesterday, I heard the Cody Rhodes' theme song like 5,000 times. Pardon me, but today, I don't have it in me for Cody Rhodes' theme song. I was hanging out at the Fanatics Fest Superstar entrance for a couple of hours. You have no idea how many people chose to do Cody Rhodes' theme song. Like, I thought we would get more OBA theme songs this year. Nope. Still mostly Cody theme songs for the dudes.
When last we saw Cody, he was racing to the ring, and now he's racing after Gunther again.
The man who took Cody out 2 weeks ago.
I hope not, Christian. I really, really hope not. I don't want a fatal four-way at SummerSlam. Although, let's not think like us. Let's think like WWE.
Look at you!
We'll do the math right now.
Stipulation. That's great. But where's the logic? You said it. You kicked my head in the car, and you don't expect me to whip your ass on sight. You're not going to make it past Saturday night's main event with myself and my partner CM Punk. But guess what? It's Friday night. The lights are bright, and the road to Saturday night main event runs through Albany. I'm ready. I know you're ready. One-on-one tonight. I just need Mr. Pearce to give it the okay.
Adam Pearce looks like he's broken right now. He's like, what do I do? What do I do?
It is official.
Oh, they're actually doing it. Wow.
What a main event we now
Damn, they're going to
have
make
here.
Gunther look like a jobber again.
The night before they meet up in tag team matches, Saturday night's main event.
That's wild. Like, they're really running Cody versus Gunther to the ground. That's wild. Well,
that has Gunther and Cody in the main event, and now major stakes added on for
I like
Saturday
that they
night's main
added
event.
the
Main
stakes
event.
to the Saturday night's main event matchup. I'm glad they did that. I personally do not want it to be a fatal four-way, but like I was saying, it's not completely out of the realm of possibility. WWE loves to do multi-man matches. This is probably going to be their way if they want to save Cody versus CM Punk until WrestleMania. They might want to do that too, but I don't think they should, man. I really don't think they should. I think they should just keep it as is.
As many of you know, WWE Women's Champion Rhea Ripley
this is
has
for
been
the
spending
Rhea
the last several weeks
announcement. All right, let's see who's in it.
from a torn meniscus.
Hopefully they announce who's in
Throughout her
the ladder
recovery,
match.
She's worked tirelessly with WWE Medical.
Or maybe they can do
And
a
she's
couple of
close to returning.
qualifier matches. We have
But
enough
due to the
time.
tricky nature of the
Do a
injury,
few.
it is my unfortunate duty to report that Rhea Ripley will not be able to compete at SummerSlam. With her timetable uncertain, we have made the decision to crown an interim WWE Women's Champion. Beginning tonight and over the next 2 weeks,
Okay.
5
Yep,
women
there we
will have
go.
the opportunity to win their
Qualifiers.
way into a ladder match.
All right,
at
let's see. Who are the women? Who are the women? Give it to me.
The winner of the ladder match becomes the interim WWE
Who are
Women's
the
Champion.
women?
And when Rhea does return to competition, we find out who the one and only WWE Women's Champion truly is.
All right, see, there you
And
go.
that
Okay, cool.
is official.
Who are the women? Oh,
So
they
with
didn't
that
give us the
news, Andrea, all of a
graphic.
sudden the best
Guys,
of the
they didn't give
women's
us a
division
graphic
with
to
a
let us
huge
know who the
opportunity.
women were. Oh, here we go. There's one.
Cargill and
Nia
the
Jax
Baddies
versus
are
Jade
here
Cargill
in
is one of them.
upstate New York
That's
at
happening
that
today.
time. Jade's power could it be neutralized?
Um,
Nia Jax will be opposite her. Winner gets one of the 5 spots in the women's interim championship ladder match.
Hold on one
at
second.
SummerSlam.
I was under the
Also
assumption
trying to
that,
advance to the interim
hold on.
championship
Oh, nice.
ladder match
JC
will be
Jane
the
versus
US
Tiffany Stratton.
champion, Tiffany Stratton.
Okay, there you go. There you go. Some more names in there, thrown in there.
But standing in her way is the upstart. JC Jane heads up Fatal Influence.
So in one of these matches, somebody's friends are going to get involved.
There to support her. Can you believe the main event we now have here?
So
And look who's gonna
suddenly,
start
that's like
things
the most
off.
interesting thing to me on this whole entire show, by the way, is the women's matches, who qualifies, and what's going to happen. I was under the assumption that Jade was probably going to face Charlotte. So I'm not expecting Jade to win. I'm expecting Nia to win. And then in regards to JC Jane and Tiffany Stratton, I would prefer Tiffany Stratton to win. But she already has a championship in the U.S. championship, and I'd rather have her be in her own program. So I'm wondering if maybe JC takes this one and gets added to the ladder match. I don't know. Those are some early predictions on that. All right, BTW, we're about to see Finn Balor versus Talatanga. This is the Rip Denise matches. All right, we got Jared Palmer here. What up, Jared? He says, Friday night, Denise. It was my birthday yesterday, dude. Happy late birthday, man. He says, hope you don't give me the SANTI Zap treatment. Oh, the fuck your birthday? No, we're nice around here, okay? I always wish people happy birthday, okay? Because I need the good karma here. So I like to give the good karma to receive the good karma. Thank you, Jared. But I hope you had a nice time. What'd you do for your birthday, man? How was the celebration? Or are you celebrating this weekend? Yo, what up, Brandon? DWO member for 38 months. Nice to have you on, bro. He says, hey, how have you been? I feel like I haven't seen you here forever. Where have you been? I've been good. As I was saying yesterday, I was in New York. I didn't get to finish telling you guys. So BTW, if you're in New York right now or any of those cities that are affected by the air quality, guys, please, oh my God, I'm so sorry that you are having to deal with this. And of course, to anybody that is being affected in Canada where the wildfires went down, damn, it is really, really bad. I didn't realize how bad it was until I got there. When I got to New York and I saw that the air quality, what it was, it literally looked just like brown, sandy. It looked like brown. You know when you're like at the park and there's like a little wind and then the sand goes up and it starts like flying and then the air becomes brown for like a little bit? That's essentially what I felt like it looked like in New York. And I thought to myself, oh my God, like this is so spooky. Like it didn't feel good. Like you felt like you were walking just like it didn't feel good, and it made me feel scared. Honestly, it felt like apocalyptic in there. And it was crazy because on the freeway, when we were going back to the airport, I turned to my right and I realized, oh my God, that's supposed to be the New York skyline, because I could barely see it. Like, you couldn't even see the New York skyline with that amount of the air quality. It was so bad. So anyways, be careful out there. Do whatever it is they tell you to do. I think I saw somewhere that they're recommending people wear masks. I saw some other articles say that taking in the air is like breathing 10 packs of cigarettes. And I was like, what? But yeah, I believe it considering how it looked. So yeah, I'm so sorry. We got Mr. GRK Chef here. It says the air quality here in Richmond, Virginia is bad today. Hazy all day. Yeah, and I don't know if people are still supposed to be showing up to work, but it seems like everybody's moving about their day like normal. But I almost feel like people shouldn't be going places because of how bad it is. Anyways, so shout out to everybody who's over there. Be careful and do whatever it is that they tell you to do. We got Henry Kieran here who says, In the Weeds got a TK interview. Oh, good for them, dude. Those are good people over there. I like In the Weeds gang over there. Thank you, Henry. We got David Primero here who says, the women's ladder match at SummerSlam is WWE's opportunity to bring Jordynne Grace back on TV. She will be a great interim champ that could be Rhea's power. Dude, I wish. We still don't know exactly. I mean, we have 2 matches announced. Considering that there's 5 women, there should be 3 more matches. So we still don't know who those other 3 matches are going to be. So maybe, just maybe, we might see Jordynne Grace in one of those. Fingers crossed, because she's somebody that I've been rooting for a while there. Thank you so much, David Primero. Hope you're doing good this Friday. We also got Stephen Marchuli. Yo, Stephen, how are you? He says, I gave myself the pencil. I'd book Blake Monroe to win the ladder match for interim champion win. It fits her character personally. If not, do Blake versus Tiffy. Honestly, Steven, I agree too. But I'm going to be honest with you. I love a lot of the women on SmackDown, so there's a good chance I'll agree to a lot of things. But I like the idea of Jordynne Grace winning. I like the idea of Blake Monroe winning. I really don't have an issue with somebody winning that I wouldn't want them to win, you know?
This is where WWE
Thank you,
Hall of
Steven.
Famer Iron Mike Tyson made his pro debut in
All right, we're back on SmackDown BTW. We also got D. Martin 5th. Hey, D. Martin. He says, hola, Senora Denise and the DWO. I'm from Chicago, and Hoffman Estates is near Schaumburg. And Allstate Arena is in Rosemont, which is 20 minutes from each other. Yeah, that's what I figured, because I've been to both venues. So I know that there's a difference in the area, of course. But at the end of the day, it's still the same market of Chicago, which is the thing that is like, okay, there's a bunch of other places you could have probably hit up. We don't have to all be in the same place, but to each their own, you know, they're the ones who know what they're doing. So I hope that both shows thrive, and both shows are going to be incredibly different from each other. But again, I'm very curious to see how Worlds Collide turns out. Thank you, D. Martin 5th, and I hope you're doing all right out there too. We also got Brandon here. It says, new shout out video for you. It's live on my channel. Just wanted to say thanks for supporting me overcoming my shyness. Hey man, the best way to overcome shyness is just by putting yourself out there whenever you can. And I know it's like weird and stuff, but the more you put yourself out there, the less shy you become. Trust me. If you need any tips on like exercises that you can do to stop being shy, feel free to ask, because I know a few that might help if anybody wants. Thank you, Brandon. We also got Nightwolf here who says, so we may get a fatal 4-way at SummerSlam. How are we feeling? I do not want a fatal 4-way at SummerSlam. I don't. I'm sorry, but let's actually do something with Cody and CM Punk. I don't want it to feel like we're pressing the brakes on Cody and CM Punk. If we make it a fatal 4-way, it's gonna feel like we're pressing on the brakes and slowing down what could be a really awesome feud. Thank you, Nightwolf.
Obviously, I mean, you look at that.
All right, here we go. Finn Balor versus Tala Tonga.
Huge size advantage for Tala Tonga. I mean, look at this.
Don't go for that test of strength, whatever you do.
Oh my God. You know what? Seeing Finn Balor next to Tala Tonga is kind of from like the right camera angle. It's kind of crazy. Because Finn Balor, we know, is like not the tallest, biggest guy. But I also don't feel like Finn Balor is like a mini. But next to Tala Tonga, he does look pretty tiny.
The best in the locker room.
Also, I think I just found out what my name would be if I was in the group. I'd be Tiny Tonga.
And then able to chop down that left leg. That's a smart way to go about it against the big man. Oh, man.
Well, it has to be hit.
Well, let's be real, guys. Finn Balor can wrestle circles around Tala Tonga. So, as much as his size is a big thing in this match, Finn Balor would be like
so last week
running circles around
major
him.
coming out party for the Tongans.
ECW, we got Meet Normus here who says, I had a late night cocktail chatting with Jeremy, Kate, Will Demar, and Cher until 3 a.m. Had to work in the morning. Definitely not hired. How you know? Well, it sounds like you had a really good time, especially at 3 in the morning. I love that for you. Thank you, Meet Normus, for sharing.
Against Tama Tonga, and then Finn got the.
We also got Tiffany Kunad. Hey, Tiffany, who says, hey, Denise and DWO fam. Happy TGIF. I'm kind of hoping Lash is part of the qualifiers for the interim championship or maybe even Raquel. Well, it looks like it's just going to be on the SmackDown side, so I wouldn't expect Raquel. And then as for Lash Legend, it would be kind of cool if she did have an opportunity. Because I feel like, you know, she's been doing fine with Nia Jax, but nothing really major has happened with them. So that could, I don't see a problem with her being in a qualifier, especially if Nia has one. Then maybe Lash should have one too. Although there's a chance that like one of them can make it and the other doesn't, or they both don't make it, or they both make it. Who knows? So I do think she might be in a qualifier, especially because you know you do need quite a few women. Tala Tonga thriving in the first half of this matchup, by the way. We got Jared Palmer here who says, the most exciting thing I'll be doing is going to see Toy Story 5. I'm 35, Denise. My clubbing days are long over. Well, I mean, you can do things besides go clubbing. Clubbing sucks. Clubbing sucked when I was young. Clubbing sucked when I was old. I've never been into clubbing at all. I've only gone like maybe 4 or 5 times in my life, and I went because it was more so a thing where I kind of had to go. Like I didn't really have a choice. It was one of those things. But other than that, Toy Story 5 though, I did watch Toy Story 5 and I really liked it. So I think you'll enjoy it. I definitely think you'll enjoy it, and you'll have a nice time. So Jared, I think that actually sounds like a really good birthday celebration. We got Mr. GRK Chef 13 who says, is the ladder match going to have women from Raw? I don't think so. I think it's only going to be women from SmackDown. Thank you, Mr. GRK Chef 13. Or I could be wrong. I don't know. That's just my assumption. We got Dawn, aka Smiley Girl. Hey, Dawn, who says, hey, Denise, thanks for the love for us here in New York. Thankfully, it's starting to clear up. Now we have to deal with the storms heading our way. Are you serious? So also, I was thinking about the World Cup game, and I know a lot of people have been posting about that on social media about like what the air quality is going to be. It's going to be the day of the game, and I'm like, yo, I really hope it works out, because can you imagine all the players having to play under those circumstances? Like that would be awful. So the good thing is you said it's clearing up, and hopefully they won't have to make any drastic changes or whatever. Although everyone that I've ever spoken to that has like talked about the game being at MetLife, like no one is actually excited about the game being at MetLife because of the transportation struggles. Anyways, thank you, Dawn. We got David Primero here who says, happy Friday, Denise. What's your thoughts on the spreading parasite worm on some of the fruits and vegetables? It's so bomb. The most food I eat are affected. Yeah, so we've been talking about that here when we had a couple of our followers that were out here eating Taco Bell, and I was like, no, don't eat Taco Bell right now. Although, I don't know if you guys saw it, but on Twitter, Taco Bell posted an apology on a notes app on Twitter. And it turns out that it's Taylor Farms is the name of the company that I guess their lettuce is the one that they supply to like all these places and grocery stores and whatnot. And that's apparently where they found that the parasite came from. So yeah, dude, it's kind of a mess. I've been kind of scared where I'm like, I've kind of avoided anything with lettuce. However, apparently it's not bad out. From what I last heard, it's not bad out here in California. I had kind of seen some conflicting reports, but I saw something that said it was like mainly in San Diego And then afterwards, they were like just everywhere. And then some people were like, oh, it's not being that bad out here in California. So I'm like, I don't know. I'll just practice precaution. But I don't think it's as bad out here, but I don't really know. I'm just taking precautions either way.
7 foot tall.
Thank you, David.
Tama Tonga, if you're just joining us now, massive news to start off SmackDown.
All right, we're back on Tama Tonga versus Finn Balor.
Cody Rhodes and Gunther will be coming.
I just realized if Finn Balor was part of this group, he'd be Demon Tonga.
Stunning running power.
Demon Tonga.
Smith style. Right on.
Not so tall a
That
demon.
was milliseconds away from a 3 count, and what a major victory this will be.
By the way, we got Craig Woodhall. Hey, Craig, how are you? He says, I wonder if we get a qualifying match on Raw. Bring Becky Lynch versus Roxanne Perez, for example. See, my assumption, guys, is that this is only going to be on the SmackDown side. Am I crazy?
In this one during the break.
Or is it going to actually be on both brands? Because I really thought this was just a SmackDown thing. But who knows? I'm dumb. I don't know the rules. I don't know the rules. Thank you, Craig.
Oh, the Wicklow drop. Hooks the leg. Boy, did he need that.
Ari Fonta says they're actually letting Hikuleo wrestle. Thrilled for him. He's not the greatest in the ring, but I would never dare say that to his face.
Instantly, the power of Tama Tonga, just like that. Modified.
Demon Younger, yeah, Demon Younger is pretty good. Crazy Steve. Demon Younger, that works.
And effective. And Finn Balor's momentum completely.
We also got Frank. Hey, Frank, how are you? He says, a happy 4 Loco Friday. Lil Loco and myself having pizza and crazy bread. Yum. And of course, watching fearless leader Miss Salcedo and the DWO crew. I vote Blake Monroe for champ. Well, so far, we've already gotten 2 people, yourself and Steven, who have brought up the idea of that being the thing for Blake Monroe. And let me tell you, that would be fucking fire if that did happen.
He's looking for that.
Also, say hi to Lil Loco. Hope you guys are enjoying your pizza. Nothing is better than pizza on a Friday. I had a really good pizza yesterday, actually, at the airport in New York, obviously. Nice. I went to an Italian restaurant at an Italian restaurant. I forgot what it was called, but it was at the airport in Newark. I was in Newark, so the Newark airport, and I had a really, really good pizza there at the Italian place, but I don't remember what it was called. It was something Cosina, and it was really good. Thank you, Frank. Damn, this match is going way longer than I thought it was. They wouldn't have done this if Hikuleo with Tama Tonga wasn't in there with Finn Balor. Like, they knew that they could trust Finn Balor to make Tama Tonga look good, and that's exactly what we're seeing out here right now, is Finn Balor making him look good.
Out on the floor. He takes care of Tama. And now Tama, shotgun, drop kick, target zone achieved, Wade.
Tama down is it?
Nice, there it is. That should be it. Ron Stollup says pizza story is more interesting than this match. I know there's a few of you that were probably like, you know what, I'm going to Google pizza places in Newark Airport to find out which one Denise is talking about instead of watching Finn Balor versus Tama Tonga. Although Finn Balor just coup de grace right on Tama Tonga's nuts. I'm pretty sure he landed on Tama Tonga's nuts right now.
Well, what a dream start to his run here on SmackDown as Finn.
Pete Norman says some wrestlers can have a great match with a broom. Finn Balor is one of them.
Just as he landed right from the very top.
Phil Guy says, didn't even watch the match. I'm making pizza right now. Yo, make it nice and crunchy. I like me a good crunchy pizza. I also realized that I have a favorite pepperoni, too. I didn't realize I have a favorite pepperoni. But I know a pizza is going to slap when the pepperoni is shaped like a bowl. I don't know if there's an official name for those pepperonis, but the ones that are shaped like a little bowl, That's when I know that pizza's gonna
I didn't
slap.
want to take that call. I just want to make sure I heard correctly out there.
Okay.
The Garden tomorrow night, if Sammy and Gunther win, they're in the match at SummerSlam. It's a four-way.
Yeah, so you gotta step it up, bro.
I hate it. Look, I'm not a chick. I'm more old
I don't
school.
like
I
it.
like one-on-one.
I don't like it anymore. You do. That is the decision. That's
Wait, what?
Okay, and speaking
So
of
who made the
decisions tonight,
decision if
Cody
he
and
says he
Gunther,
doesn't
you
like
know
it
damn
either?
well he's not trying to win.
Yeah.
He's trying to hurt Cody.
So that was
That's
Nick
what I
Aldis' decision?
Cody wants his receipt. Tonight's his chance to get it.
He
Cupped.
does- you know
Thank
what?
you. Yes,
I'm gonna go
cupped
talk to Cody.
pepperonis.
Thanks.
Thumbs up on the
Thank you.
cupped pepperonis. Oh, wow. Damien Priest in a little moment.
Cool.
Oh, we're good. Honestly, appreciate the shout out last week. I hope you understand, you're still champ after SummerSlam. I'm going to be standing right here waiting for you.
I hope you are. And you know what?
Oh, yeah.
I
You
hope
guys
you're
are right.
still
It
champ.
should be Aldis
Me and
because
Cody are gonna go
Aldis
out
was
there. We're gonna beat
the one
Gunther,
who
Sammy,
he
and
had
the
said,
Garden
oh,
tomorrow, and
Aldis
then
was
who's
going to
to say
tell
we
you
don't
this
come after
last
you?
week.
Double champ CM Punk sounds pretty good to me.
All right, fair enough. Sounds good, bro.
All right.
Good luck.
Look at this. Wepa!
I got these scars.
What?
Never mind. Who y'all talking about?
Dog, were you here the whole time?
He was like, I'm not missing you. And CM
When
Punk having an
opportunity comes
interaction.
knocking, I kick down the damn door. You telling me I have a clear shot at my title after taking out Rhea? Bet. See, what these women don't understand is they can't see me when it comes to this champ talk. We
You
are
can't
not
see
cut from the
Jade.
same cloth. Not one woman in that locker room, including Nia, can step to me or stop me. And at SummerSlam, I'm taking my title home with me.
I'm not feeling any pressure coming from my third world championship. These women should feel the pressure. I mean, even Jade knows just how dominant I am. I've been to the top before, and I think it's about time I climb back up there and make a permanent home. Because at SummerSlam, everyone is going to be calling me your new champion.
Oh, I thought she was going to come up with like a really
Fatal
great nickname.
Influence shook the
She
table
just said
when
your
we
new
arrived
champion.
on SmackDown a few months ago. But since then, it seems like the girls around here are getting a little too comfortable. So we're gonna remind everyone exactly who we are. When I put Tiffany out of her misery tonight, my girls win the tag team championships tomorrow, and then I go on to win the title at SummerSlam.
At SummerSlam, I have the home field advantage. And tonight, I beat JC Jane. And then in a couple weeks, Minnesota's going to have a front row seat to
I forgot that she had the home field advantage.
Very nice ring to it.
Okay, I like that they did little promos. I liked everyone's little promo. J Money here says, if any of you want to coup de grace to your nuts, then Blue Chew promo code Denise. Thank you for that. Thank you for that.
It's the interim WWE Women's
Oh, I love
Championship
Tiffy's fit
ladder
today.
match qualifier.
Very cute.
Introducing first.
Every time I think she can come out with cuter gear, she in fact comes out with cuter gear. Every time. Like whoever does her gear has like awesome vision. Awesome vision. We got Uncle Donk here. Hey, what up, Uncle Donk? He says, good evening. I would like to see JC win the interim bout, then have JC and Rhea built for WrestleMania. Well, they did kind of start that for a minute, like the JC Rhea feud. That was going somewhere, but let's see if they revisit that or if they decide to hold up on that.
Just $6.99.
I would be shocked. To be real with you, I would be shocked if JC wins. Thank you, Uncle Donk. We got Q. It's so funny because we just had Uncle Dong talk about wanting JC to win. And now we got CQOT21 who says, anyone but Jade for the ladder match, please. Okay. Never mind. Sorry. I pre-read your comment and I thought it said JC. Now I realize we're talking about Jade Cargill. I thought you were about to say no, JC. I don't don't mind Jade, but again, we just came off of that, so I don't really think that would be the most exciting since we just came off of Jade and Rhea. So I don't feel like we need to revisit that again. Thank you so much for being a DWO member for 1 month. Your little DWO baby. I love it. We got Matt Rickule in the building. Yo, what up, Matt? He says, lungs hurting from this crappy Canadian wildfires. 1 week left till vacation. Thoughts on WWE and AAA versus AEW in September in Chicago? Yeah, so we were kind of talking about that a little bit earlier, but first and foremost, hope you're doing all right, man. I know that especially if you are out in those areas where the fires and everything's going on, the air quality is not good. So if you can, hopefully maybe you can wear a mask, stay indoors if you can, if that's possible. But yeah, I know a lot of people have been telling me that they have headaches from this, that they have, you're here talking about your lungs hurting. So I realized like this is something like that is not good. And I experienced it only for like a little bit yesterday, and I get it. Trust me. I felt like my nose was being stuffed with like trash. That's what I felt like. Anyway, so in regards to the WWE AAA thing, the versus AEW thing, one of the things I was talking about was how there is a little bit of distance between those two venues. They're two totally different shows. Like I don't feel like those shows are anywhere near the same. I also hope that WWE has big plans for Worlds Collide because I don't want that brand to fail. I don't want what they're doing over there to fail. So I hope that they are able to make it exciting so that people actually purchase tickets and that it doesn't take away. I don't want to see AEW take away from Worlds Collide, and I don't want Worlds Collide to take away from AEW. You know what I'm saying? In an ideal world, I would like for both of those shows to thrive, but I do think that, I'm not out there. I don't know what the people of Chicago are thinking, but I'm pretty sure that All Out will still probably do better because it's there every year. But then at the exact same time, depending on like where you're at, you might want to go instead just to the Allstate Arena show and catch Worlds Collide. That is a show that I don't think they've had over there, so it is more newer in that area than the All Out show. So I don't know. I really just think it depends on the fans and what they want to spend their money on and what they want to go watch. But hey, Chicago getting a lot of wrestling, so good for them. But hopefully both shows thrive. Thank you, Matt. We got D. Martin 5th here. It says, I haven't been able to go out the whole day due to the air quality problems here in Chicago. Dude, D. Martin, I'm so sorry, man. But at least you're at home, right? At least you're at home. I was seeing a video on Twitter, and I forgot where. I think it was Cedar Point Park or something. I forgot where. But they were showing like how people are on roller coaster rides, and you're seeing how bad the air is. And people are on roller coaster rides. Like this theme park is open, and people are on the rides and stuff. And I get it because yesterday when I was in New York, like everybody was walking around like it was like nothing. And I even thought to myself, oh, so like maybe I shouldn't be dramatic about this if everybody's kind of just chill. Like nobody was really like, at least I didn't really see anybody like covered up or anything like that. However, though, there was way less traffic than I thought from Javits Center to the airport. And I was talking about it with my Uber driver, and he was telling me like, yeah, he thought there's less traffic because people aren't going out right now. So I thought, oh, okay, good. At least people are
this is where
trying
we
to stay
keep
home.
our history.
All right, we're back, and Cody's in the warehouse with all the caskets.
Kind of puts it in perspective for me that
feel
I'd
good,
like
D.
to
Martin.
be able to add my own thing.
Ooh, this is giving me the creeps, guys.
Is plentiful.
I don't like to look at that kind of stuff.
Small items. This is
especially not all together
Steiner
in
Brothers
one.
Letter jacket just hanging right here. Dusty Rhodes robe. Ring
Destructo
worn.
Con says, yeah, that's Cedar Point in Ohio. We're crazy. Dude, that video looked
Ultimate
fucking
Warrior
terrifying.
denim. Just this one's a deep cut. Stunning Steve Austin.
And mind you, when you're on a roller coaster, you're
These things
screaming.
feel like they
So
were
think
worn
about all
yesterday,
that
but in some
air going
cases
into your
it's
mouth.
30, 40 years ago, and goes like that.
Oh, this is from Unreal. I didn't know what I was watching. At first, I thought Cody was going to do a promo about how he was going to put CM Punk in a casket.
Unreal. Now, it is
I was
season
like,
3.
okay,
Premieres
where are we going
this
with
Tuesday
this?
On Netflix. It's all the lead
And
up
then
to
once we went to the
WrestleMania
next
42,
clip and he was
all
talking
the
about
access.
robes, I'm
Cena
like,
says goodbye, the
oh,
fan
okay,
cable
I don't know what this
returns, the
is.
next generation
I did not
rising
realize
up.
that was for
Everything you watch on
Unreal.
Unreal this Tuesday. Well, there's Tiffany Stratton. She's already come up with a huge win this summer. That title defense against Jade Cargill and Saudi, but this match could open the door to even bigger things to come.
Ray Spears says that no, they're lovers, Denise. LOL, no casket. Yeah.
And her opponent, accompanied by Fallon.
Wait, does JC no longer do that thing where she sways with her hips? Does she not? Oh, she's doing it right now. Never mind. Wait, is she? Wait, she's not doing it no more. When did she stop doing that? Or am I forgetting the entrance? I might have forgotten the entrance. It's been a while since I've seen them. Unless she does it when she gets to the ring now.
And Lady Reed, and of course, right now, JCJ.
Corporate Gohan says too sexy for basic cable. Oh, there we go. She did it now. But she used to do it way more on NXT, right? Like now she barely does it. On NXT, she would do it right at the beginning. She would do the thing. The thing.
Countdown show will be at 7:30.
Wait, I'm a little bit bummed out. How did I not realize this until right now?
On the Countdown show.
All right, by the way, we got Tracy here. Hey, Tracy, who says, hello. So today I got non-wrestling fans into hubba, Denise. A debate, excuse me. Says the last 15 minutes of a meeting, I was showing photos and they were voting. I was cracking up. Oh, I need more details on this, Tracy. Who were they voting? What pictures did you show? Hey, you might have brought in some new wrestling fans.
Wait a minute, wait.
Thank you, Tracy. Love it. Hey, any means possible to get new wrestling fans. What is happening? What is happening? Oh, the girls are taking out JC's friends. Okay. Oh, and now JC's probably going to lose this match. Like, I prefer seeing Tiffany Stratton in the match, but she is U.S. champion, you know? She doesn't need to be in it. Okay, JC has spent like 40 minutes distracted at this point. Oh, Bao hadn't even run.
And that's
Come on now.
exactly what happens. All of a sudden, she's all alone.
Shenanigans, exactly. Shenanigans.
This match is brought to you by Papa John's Tag Team, your favorite.
By the way, everyone, don't forget that today, immediately after SmackDown, Santi will be on, and we will be doing our SmackDown post show. Also, tomorrow, I will be here for Saturday night's main event watch along. No post show, because I'm going to a party tomorrow after Saturday night's main event. So I'll be bouncing immediately afterwards.
Turn around and chop. I want to remind everybody
I will at least be here for the watch along
today, and that is that the champion Rhea Ripley, with her injury,
also, shout out to Sharon Dye. Thank you for being here, Sharon. We also got Errol Smith, who's here with us as well.
To determine an interim.
We also got Daryl with us as party girl. Dude, I have a lot going on this month. I was telling you guys a while back.
Tiffany's trying to do it right here.
I got a bunch of plans this weekend. You guys won't even believe my plans this weekend. I'll tell you guys about my plans in the commercial breaks. Oh, fuck, man. You say commercial break and it appears. Oh, my God. I literally just said commercial break. Bam, commercial break. Jesus. No, I'm really excited about this weekend because there's just a lot happening. So first and foremost, tomorrow morning, the plan is wake up, do Busted Open. After Busted Open, then later on in the evening, I have the Saturday night's main event watch along, so I'll be doing that. And then immediately after that, I'm going to Fluffy's birthday party. To his 50th birthday party is happening tomorrow, and me and my husband got invited, so we're going to be going to the party. It's now like our 4th time going over there, which is pretty freaking cool, by the way. Fluffy's freaking awesome, but he's so generous and just so nice. And it's crazy to think, by the way, how I somehow ended up on the list. Like, I never thought I'd end up on the list, but I did. I don't know how. Oh, I do know how, but I still, like, it's mind-blowing. Like, we literally met when I interviewed him, and he loved the interview that we did. And then we did another interview, and he loved that interview. And next thing you know, we're like we're getting invited to the party. So like that's pretty freaking awesome. So I'll be doing that Saturday. And then Sunday is the World Cup game, and we're going to be watching that at my grandma's house. So I'll be spending time with family. And then immediately afterwards, me and my husband are leaving to go. I'm finally getting my birthday gift months later. My birthday was in May, but my gift was for this weekend. Is to go to go see the Phantom of the Opera play here in LA. I haven't seen the Phantom of the Opera play in like years. The last time I saw it, I was 13 years old, and that was in New York. So the last time I saw the Phantom of the Opera on Broadway in a play was when I was 13 in New York. And now, fast forward many, many years later, I'm getting to see it here in LA. So I'm very excited, and I'm going to do that on Sunday. So like I said, a lot happening this weekend. I actually have a life this weekend, so pretty freaking cool. Oh, man. So, yeah, anyways, that's what I was telling everybody. We got Gian Reza who says I'm going to be drunk by the first hydration break. Yeah, I've been having a great time doing like watching the games with family because it's been kind of fun. I've been all up on World Cup Twitter. Like, I know things about things that I didn't even know before. I got swept in and I got interested. So good stuff. Oh, by the way, Crazy C, he says, I just got to give a shout out to Tom Brady. So yesterday, Tom Brady, so I have to tell you guys, I'm in trouble. So I'm in trouble because yesterday, so Tom Brady came out with Kevin Hart, right? And I was right there at the Fanatics Fest. And Tom Brady came and started high-fiving everybody. And I was like, yo, I'm going to high-five Tom Brady. Like, Tom Brady, like, how many Super Bowl rings hasn't he won? He's super famous. I've never met the guy. So, yeah, I'm going to high-five Tom Brady. So I sent a text to my husband, and I even linked the video that I posted on Twitter of me high-fiving Tom Brady. My husband is a Jets fan, guys. This man was not happy. He was like, you better go wash your hands after that. And I was like, damn, he saw you betrayed the Jets, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, damn. He was just kidding, obviously. But he was like, what are you like? What's Curry like? How dare you? That's the enemy, this and that. And I was like, damn, I'm sorry. I didn't know I couldn't high five Tom Brady. So anyways, I got in trouble.
WWE.
So there you go, guys. Yeah, I'm fucked. I'm fucked. I was so in trouble.
It was announced that
Jake Rouse, I don't think he saw it. The Gronk video. Did you guys see the Gronk video I posted?
5 women will get the opportunity.
Holy shit.
In a ladder match.
Bro was like all up right in front of me.
It's really a gift for the
and I'm not talking about just his presence. He was
to get that opportunity.
He was lean, no doubt, and I was front row while he was lean. So you guys can imagine my view of Gronk. I had to back up, guys. I was like, whoa there. Hold the phone here for a second. So yeah, I did post that video too.
Arena, the 19th time that Smackdown.
Mr. 100 Strong says, as a Dolphin fan, you'd be dead to me, Denise. If I was in your husband's shoes. Yeah, he was like, it was so funny. And I was like, I was screenshotting his messages and sending it to my uncle, who's also a football fan. And we were just laughing.
Came out to meet them and run them off. Big kick. And again, and now JC Jane could be putting herself in position to qualify for the ladder match at SummerSlam.
The leader of faithful influence.
And it was funny too because I even screenshotted it. I screenshotted me high-fiving Tom Brady in the video and sent it to my husband, and he was like, how dare you? Oh man, good times, good times. I was like, I'm sorry.
Alabama slam.
Jane did such a good
Although I did get some cool Fanatics Fest gear too, so that was awesome.
Whilst Tiffany Stratton, who has every athletic gift.
Yes, boy says, yes, sir. I'm a Pats fan. You did the right thing, my queen. Well, I wasn't thinking in terms of like that. I was just thinking like, oh, he's a super famous football player. So I might as well, like, get a high five or something. Like, I wasn't thinking that I was betraying anybody. And so I didn't think it was like, I didn't think I was going to get in trouble, and then I did.
And now JC Jane looking to qualify for SummerSlam ladder match.
Charles Credle says, Denise, shame on you for giving Tom Brady the cheater a high five. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
With that modified hanging neck break.
Wait, it was $1,000 to get a picture with Jalen Brunson? No way, really? Holy shit.
To the crowd, gaining confidence, was looking for
That's
rolling
crazy.
encore. But instead, a tremendous counter by Tiffy time.
I don't know. I'm wondering who's going to win this match. I really don't know. I could see them going either way, but I think it might be Tiffy, especially after prettiest moonsault ever. Oh, I guess it wasn't that hard to, I think I overcomplicated things in my head.
And it's just that quick for someone.
John Harris says, how nice Tom to high five a Jets fan. I better not talk about it anymore because my husband might get mad all over again.
360, prettiest moonsault ever, and now Tiffany Stratton is headed to
Ari says it was $935 plus tax and fees. Damn. Well, he is like the most famous person in New York right now, so maybe.
So there is the first of our five.
All right, Tiffany Stratton makes it into the matchup, which I'm very happy about because Tiffany is she can do like fun things in the ladder match. She can do the acrobatic stuff, so she'll be a really good person to have in that matchup.
August 1st and 2nd, and individual and combo tickets are on sale now via Ticketmaster. And if you missed it earlier, the news of this, it all came about because Rhea Ripley is still not medically cleared following her.
Bill W. from New York says, you high-five Tom Brady, how dare you? I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Way of a 5-woman ladder match.
Yeah, so much opportunity for the women of SmackDown
I didn't even
right
think
now.
it was
Of
a big
course, we
deal.
feel for Rhea Bloody Ripley. We know she's doing everything she can to get back as soon as possible, but medical predictions are difficult at the best of time, and this one has got
Cyclops says, I can't think of one logical reason to ever be a Jets fan. Well, I married into the Jets fandom, so I have no choice.
Hey, by the way, last week we had a
Meet Norma
shocking
says, this is the
return
closest I've
at
come to
Raw
watching
US
WWE since Mania. It's fun here.
Baron
You mean
Corbin
fun
is
here,
back.
like here, or fun here
You know
in
what's
WWE?
funny?
Like which fun? Oh,
I've
Baron
been
Corbin
watching the
promo.
shows and I see all these guys running around thinking they're legitimately tough. Think they can walk the walk and talk the talk. Well, their reality
Hand
is about to come
sanitizer.
crashing down. I am the real deal, and the world knows it. Trick, you're the first name on a long list. And Mello, unfortunately for you, you are just collateral damage, but that's a message to everybody on this roster, top to bottom. You get in my way, you get run over. Now, Trick, I'm gonna give you some advice.
Fucking ugly ass furry
Smile
belt. Get out of here with that.
Enjoy what you have.
Enjoy your ugly
Because
ass
I am
furry
Baron
belt.
Corbin, and I am coming for it all.
And then I'm gonna shave the belt. Imagine someone says that. I'm coming for the U.S. Championship, and then I'm gonna shave it.
His return last week, maybe
Oh,
nobody more so than United
Ooh,
States
I
champion.
can't even look at it. I'm not even gonna look.
Trick,
I'm gonna look
just
up.
heard Baron say that it's you at the top of his
Baron
list.
Corbin, you come out last week and you want to dial 1-800 whoop that.
Charles.
And you're calling yourself the big bad wolf. Well, I think you a big bald-headed bitch.
Big bald-headed bitch.
You can't stand Trick Williams. You don't like Trick Williams because I'm champion? No, that's not your problem. Your problem is that Trick Williams has a championship on it that has more hair on it than you do. Let me
Oh!
let me do my-
Carmelo better roast that ugly ass belt. Come on,
better be here to
Carmelo.
apologize for what you did to Yachty.
This is your chance,
Oh, you want an
Carmelo.
apology?
Yes.
Okay, you know what? I'm sorry. I'm sorry that Yachty was able to walk out on 2 feet. All right, but what I got to talk to you about is way deeper than that. Somehow, some way, you figured out a way to get a loophole and not defend that championship against me. And Trick, I ain't even gonna blame you this time. I'm gonna put that on Baron deciding he want to come out of unemployment, but we gonna handle that. But Trick, I see the hesitation. I see it. When I come around, you hold that title real tight, and that's because you know, and I know that you are not better than me.
So you better than me, Mello.
I am.
You better than me, Mello.
I am.
Well, answer me this, Mello. How long have you been on SmackDown? 2 years, 2.5 years. Talk about it. And what have you done? Absolutely nothing, little brother. Been here 7 months. 7 months counting. And Trick Williams is the hottest thing that's been on SmackDown since I've been here. You need to take notes. Matter of fact,
Damn.
pull out your handy dandy notebook. And you need to write down. I will mind
Handy
my
dandy
business while
notebook.
grown folk talk.
Was Trick Williams even alive to see Blue's Clues? Because, like, I'm pretty sure that wasn't even his era of the Handy Dandy Notebook. Because Handy Dandy Notebook, that's from Blue's Clues, right? Yeah, Handy Dandy Notebook. Yes, Blue's Clues. I grew up watching Blue's Clues. Trick Williams is younger than I am. So I don't even think, wait, how old is Trick Williams? Hold on a sec. Unless he watched like the new version of wait, Truck. Sorry, I was gonna call him Truck Williams. Wait, Trick Williams is only 2 years younger than me? What? I'm sorry, in my head he was like 24, 26. He's 32. What? I had no idea. Okay, he is of the Blue's Clues era then. Never mind, Trick. It's okay. You can use Handy Dandy Notebook. I didn't realize Trick Williams was in his 30s. What? Sorry, guys. I'm processing. What? Oh, my gosh. James says, whoop that truck. Oh, my God. 06 says, my 9-year-old is laughing, saying, hey, that's Blue's Clues, right? Okay, but also, like, I love how we all knew that right away, but like legit, like I grew up on Blue's Clues. Like Blue's Clues was one of my favorite shows as a kid. Like, you know, I'd sing and dance and watch the show and the whole thing. So yeah. I think I forget like I know about that. Like here, J6 says Trick went spent years in NXT and then NFL, so he's older than usual NXT and newbies. Yeah, but like usually, like I think in my head, because I also athletes are also very, very young. They're always like 21, and then they're like, "Oh, I made a career pivot," and they're like 23. So my brain was still thinking that he was way younger. But hey, hell yeah! All right. Anyways, we got Meet Normus here. It says, "Bless you for watching this, so I don't have to." You're very welcome. Infamous Verdo Loco says, officially on a 10-day vacation. Let's effing go. Shot. Wait, Frank, you forgot to tell us where you're vacationing. Where is this vacation at? We want the details. Come on, we got to live vicariously through you. Uncle Dong says, this is a stretch, but I think TKO wants to take away pending next Paramount TV deal from AEW by offering AAA and NXT. Well, I mean, I don't know how about the inner workings of that type of stuff, but I mean, look, is it really that crazy to think that that's a possibility? I don't think it's that crazy to think that that's a possibility. Thank you, Uncle Dunk. We got Mr. CJ Lilly. What's up, Mr. CJ Lilly? He says, Triple H has Alexa Bliss take out for SummerSlam for no reason. And if now there's more proof he hates Alexa, it's this, that we don't even get Charlotte versus Jade one-on-one match. Alexa better get involved in the ladder match. I'm wondering if she's going to even have a qualifier because right now she's playing up the injury. So from my understanding with that injury, it seemed like Alexa might be out of things for a little bit. So I don't know if she's even going to have a qualifier because storyline wise, they might play up the fact that she's not willing and able to right now. Also, I did see your girl Alexa Bliss yesterday. It was a really awesome moment. I posted the video on social. This little girl came out and she was doing her entrance and she's doing her thing, right? She did the Alexa Bliss entrance. And then out of nowhere, Alexa Bliss comes out right behind her and everybody's like, oh shit, Alexa Bliss is here. Oh. And then they ended up doing that. And finally, people started to pick up on how they were doing it. Because then afterwards, you saw like a little kid come out and then suddenly Tiffany Stratton comes out. And it was funny because this little boy came out too. And the little boy comes out and he kind of gave a dead giveaway that someone was coming because he comes out, he does his entrance, and then he does this. He turns to the back and there's still no one there. And then no one comes out. But then like 2 minutes later, Jacob Fatu comes out. So it was pretty funny, actually. But anyways, it was a really sweet moment. Alexa looked absolutely stunning. She always does, but she looked really stunning yesterday. I was very excited to see Alexa. Thank you, Mr. CJ Lilly. Hopefully it gets better for your girl.
Closing in on SummerSlam, and it's presented by...
We also got Tracy here. It says, locked out of the house. Broncos beat Steelers playoff. Oh, man, that's hilarious. Thank you, Tracy.
Get flavor delivered to your door.
We also got Chuk Bobby. Hey, what up, Chuk Bobby? He says, hey, Denise, we're only 2 weeks away from SummerSlam. Do you think the ticket sales will reach 30,000 plus on both nights before then? I'm an eternal optimist. I'm gonna say at least 30K. But where were they? The last time I checked, 2 weeks ago, I think they were like at 22. That was a few weeks ago, so I don't know where they're at now. I might actually check right now and see what WrestleTix has. But if someone has seen the latest number, please let me know.
You certainly didn't look
I'm
like
gonna
you were.
say at least 30, maybe. Yes.
I knew. You know what that tells me?
Thank you, Cheek Bobby.
They're afraid.
All right, let's see what's going on here.
Oba
Oh, this is for Brock and Oba.
down a title match because that's how obsessed he is with Brock.
Yeah, I just saw. I was actually catching the replay right now, right before SmackDown of that too.
Ground tonight. For me, I want to protect my money, so I got a restraining order on Oba Femi. Oba Femi cannot come within 100 feet of Brock Lesnar.
I came here for a fight tonight. I'm going to give you an opportunity.
Lapglass says as a Minnesotan, I doubt they reached 30K. So where are they at right now? That's what I'm wondering. Let me go look. In the meantime, while they do this.
You, sir, are in violation of a so ordered by the court restraining order. Gentlemen, do your job.
Because you never know. Sometimes people hold out for like they hold out for cheaper prices as the date gets closer.
Only police officers. Caitlin was bluffing.
Oh, right now where he said, "Where's the beast?" I thought he said, "Where's Denise?" I was like, "What?"
Hell in a Cell.
All right, so as of a day ago, it says here that the Sunday show has distributed 22,000 tickets with the current setup of 29,000 tickets. So they're saying there's still about 6,000 tickets left.
Just 2 weeks away to SummerSlam at US Bank Stadium.
And the Royal will step into the Beast
shit.
playground.
All In London has sold more tickets right now than the second night of SummerSlam. What?
Would you look
Holy
who's sitting
shit.
ringside here? Matthew Reese, my man. One of the
I don't see the Saturday one though. I only see Sunday. I don't see that's crazy. Wow. Let's see. All In here is they said they distributed 30,000 tickets with a current setup of 39,000 tickets. Available tickets 9,000.
One half of Irresistible Forces, Nia Jax.
Jesus Christ. Like both shows, when you compare All In to the first one, it's still not a great number, right? Because the first one did like over 100K, right? Something like that. So, I mean, I did still like a really drastic lower amount of tickets sold. But right now, considering where we're at in pro wrestling, it's like, damn. Kind of sad, honestly. Very sad. I'm wondering if WWE is gonna think about going back to like one night events for like Mania and SummerSlam. Although I don't know if they will, because obviously if they go back to one night, I think clearly more people will be like, oh, okay, well in that case I'm gonna go, you know. We got Matt Rakio says, I'm watching tons of Joshi wrestling tomorrow, plus Michael Oku versus Leon Slater on Rev Pro. Have a great weekend, Denise. Yo, Matt, thank you for keeping me posted. Yeah, I definitely want to catch up on a lot of stuff, so eventually I'll get around to it. But I'm glad that you're going to enjoy yourself, Matt. We also got Me Normus here who says Oba can throw a couch 100 feet. Bad move, Heyman. A couch. I don't even think I can pick up one side of a couch. Thank you, Me Normus. We also got Infamous Raider Loco says Tom Brady, co-owner of the Raiders. Be proud of that high five. As a Raider fan, you're invited to the Raiders barbecue as my +1. Just wear black, silver, or white. Damn, now I feel like a traitor. I feel awful. Right? We also got Frank here who says also it's a staycation. New Orleans plans fell through. Oh, I see. Oh, you're doing a staycation. Oh, okay. Oh, I love that. That's because the vacation is very exhausting. They just replayed what they did to Alexa Bliss last week.
Such a big spot between Nia Jax
All right, Nia versus Jade is on now. Let's see who qualifies for this ladder match. I'm still kind of thinking that it'll be Nia that advances in this one. That's my thought process on this.
Rhea Ripley injured and unable to go at SummerSlam.
Yeah, Frank, enjoy your staycation because it's far more relaxing than a vacation.
And Nia Jax has Jade Cargill in trouble. Just gets out of the way of the Annihilator.
Ari, SmackDown is back to 2 hours. We'll be at 2 hours all the way through to January. January, it'll go back to 3 hours. What happened? Oh, Charlotte's out there.
Launches Meechin, and you know she's irate after what happened to Alexa.
Well, this might be a revenge mission right now. But getting in the ring, that's a disqualification.
This is over.
Okay,
this is over. Charlotte Flair's arrival.
What's the plan?
About that, but we have bigger problems to deal with right here.
So what's the plan?
An eyeball for an eyeball.
What's the plan?
Oh, she's going to her arm.
Yeah, a little payback right here on behalf of Alexa Bliss. And that smashed the arm, and thankfully, just in time for Cargill, Meechin and B-Fat make the save.
Meanwhile, the bell rang. The match is over. As Charlotte Flair attacked Jade.
Because it's going to look silly.
Disqualification. Jade.
See, so you're telling me that Jade is going to be in the match now? Because then that makes Charlotte look dumb. So I hope this doesn't mean Jade is in the match now, just like that. Because if not, Charlotte's going to look silly as hell for attacking her ops and then giving them an opportunity in the matchup.
Have completely backfired, and it may get even worse.
What? I'm sorry, but
Charlotte, after just being smashed by
I hope this means that neither Jade nor Nia are in this matchup. Because if not, that's fucking stupid.
On Friday Night SmackDown, Jade Cargill is your winner by disqualification.
Hold on, I'm waiting for the graphic. They didn't do the graphic.
Me,
okay,
Gunther,
so is she in the match then?
For a huge main event match
What
against
now?
Cody Rhodes, but I wanted to ask how you're feeling about
Bro,
the now
imagine
massive
attacking
stakes
you're attacking your
tomorrow night's
ops
match. I mean, you
so that they
win,
win and get
and
the
you get a shot
opportunity.
at the undisputed WWE Championship in a
Oh
fatal
my
four-way
God,
match at SummerSlam.
I can't.
Have you seen what Cody did
I hope
tonight?
that means she's not in the match.
Typical Golden Boy.
But whatever.
When
What do I
things
know?
don't go his way, if the attention is not on him, he finds a way to force himself into my business. That guy solely acts on emotion. So tonight, I'm going to beat some rationale into that man. As for tomorrow, sure, I don't care about Sammy, but I'm going to go and take what's mine, and I'm going to go into SummerSlam and compete.
Oh no, we're back to this. Honestly, Gunther, just push him. Push him and get it over with.
Care about Sammy. Well, tomorrow he's your partner. And if you and Sammy win tomorrow, then he'll be the fourth person in the fatal four-way at SummerSlam.
Huh?
So for tonight, don't do anything stupid.
Candace looks good.
Because we need this win
We
tomorrow.
need to shout out Candace. She looks good.
You need it.
Yes.
Okay, who's in the back? Is that Tiffy?
Well, whatever you want Sammy
Or is,
to
oh,
win,
that's Blake
tell your
Monroe.
friends.
Sorry. Thought it was
If he
Tiffy.
wants to win, to
It's
show
Blake.
up
Blake is watching
Shut up.
Candace.
and don't
Oh
get
my
in way.
gosh. Imagine Johnny Gargano finally becomes undepressed the second he sees Blake Monroe. And then that causes problems. That's something they would have done in the Attitude Era. Blake's beating the shit out of Candace now. And I assume Johnny Gargano's still.
This seemed like the perfect time to introduce myself. I'm Blake Monroe. I'm the new girl. And I'll see you around.
I'm the new girl. The new girl. I like that. That's hot. The new girl. Oh my God, I swear if Johnny Gargano wakes up, I'll laugh. What did he say? Hold on, let me rewind that. I didn't hear that. Oh, no. Hold on. I'm rewinding to hear what she said to Johnny Gargano.
You need a haircut.
Oh, you need a haircut. Yeah, he does, though, for reals.
Blake Monroe, Glamour's been tied to fight right here
All right.
on SmackDown.
Yeah.
The night before,
I would have
Saturday
laugh my
night,
ass off if she was like, hey, I'm here. And Johnny Gargano was like, I'm alive. All is good in the world. Bro, if I was Candice LeRae, I would have lost my damn mind if they would have done that. Holy shit. All right, we're on a commercial break, everybody. Let me see what we got here. We got Uncle Donk who says, why don't they use Candice in the ring anymore? She's low-key good. She is. It's been such a long time that I've seen her really wrestle that I don't even remember anymore. But I don't know why she doesn't really wrestle that often. I truly don't know. But hey, now that she got attacked by Blake Monroe, that's got to be a match incoming. So maybe that's something that'll happen there. Thank you, Uncle Donk. Thank you so much. Alrighty. Let me see where we're here, by the way. Let me give some shout outs. Let's see what everybody's been talking about. I'm gonna go through the comments, see what everyone's saying. We got Patrick Culp here says, Denise, I'm sorry I stopped watching the shit. Thank God I'm retired from this shit, my opinion. Damn, Patrick, I'm sorry. Do you still watch any wrestling at all? Let us know. Let us know if you do. Let me go through some more comments here. We got Jazu Sano here says, I hate the AI graphics. They sometimes look slightly like a Temu version. No, you know what I hate when it comes to AI graphics? AI food graphics. Have you guys been seeing these on Twitter? People have been sharing companies that do AI food, like menus, flyers to promote their restaurants. It is the worst thing ever because the food doesn't even look good. It looks like a bunch of squares, like if somebody made it with Legos or something. It's really weird. I saw one on Twitter and I was like, what the fuck? Who would do that? Like, don't promote food with AI. Like, I'm those people, and I'm sure a lot of you guys are too, where you want to know what your ordering looks like. I like to look at the pictures and see, like, okay, if this is what it looks like, then I'll order it. If this is what it looks like, then I won't order it. I feel like food is something that should not be AI. Like, we should know exactly what that's supposed to look like. And even then, when they do show photos of the food, sometimes it doesn't even look like that. So anyways, but we'll see. We got Jamie Dwyer here says, is John even alive at this point? Oh, man. SPT says divorce time. Hey, I've been saying this like months ago. J6 says, will Blake get a spot in the ladder match? It seems like a lot of people think she will. I hope she does too. K Judo Master says, who dresses this guy and takes him to work every week? We have questions here, all right? If Johnny Gargano is not moving, who is dressing him? Who's wiping his ass when he shits? What else? Who's feeding him? Like, literally, is he doing any of these things on his own? Because if they got Candice out there acting like Johnny Gargano's mother, we might have to do something about this, you know? Anyways, so yeah, that's where we're at with all of it. SPT says Johnny Wrestling, for fuck's sake. Literally, Johnny Wrestling is now Johnny doesn't move a muscle at all. So I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, exactly. Master77G says, how does he travel on the plane? Exactly. I don't know. We have a lot of questions right now. A lot of questions. Let's see what we got here. Let me go through some more comments. Jakai, I would love to answer your question, but I don't know what Morden means. So I don't know. Hey, thank you so much to the real boss here who says, listening to you while playing Mario Kart. Good times, yo. Hey, nice. Thank you for tuning in. I'm glad to keep you updated with all pro wrestling here. We got Meat Normus here who says, I'm making smoked beef, short ribs, ramen with hard-boiled eggs, and diced and pickled jalapenos. No lettuce. Yo, Meat Normus, that sounds really good. Some smoked beef, short rib ramen. That sounds amazing. Today I had those curly fries that you get from the freezer, those Rally's curly fries. I had Rally's curly fries, and there's like these little sausages that they sell at my grocery store. They're like these little round sausages. They taste really good. It's like a specific brand, and I forget the name, but I only like one brand. And I really like their flavored little sausages that they sell. But I don't remember what it's called, and I don't even know the flavor. I just know I like them.
Where you want to be when you're
all right, we're back on
SmackDown.
SmackDown.
Takeover is going to be at the Minneapolis Convention Center Friday, July 31st.
We got C. Delgado who says, I'm listening
August
to you while
2nd.
playing
3
MLB
days
The
of
Show.
fandom. Superstar
Nice.
appearances, SummerSlam Takeover. Folks, it's free to attend. You get superstar autograph and photo opportunities, and they're on sale now at WWE Takeover.com.
Daryl says, does Zombie Johnny
We
get paid
just
more
had
than
some
enjoy catering
controversy
Johnny?
as to who will be fighting at
Oh my
SummerSlam
God, she
because
is in the match,
Women's
Jade!
Championship ladder match. Jade Cargill just qualified with a win by disqualification.
Yeah, controversial ending that cost Nia Jax, but Jade Cargill has indeed
Sorry, I'm
qualified
crashy now.
alongside
Bro,
Tiffany
they just
Stratton.
made
3
Charlotte
more
look
names to be
like
added
a...
over the coming weeks.
Ah,
to
how can-
SummerSlam.
Are we serious? Are we serious right now?
You know, we expect consequences.
Exactly. First of all, I don't care.
Are we serious right now?
We do expect consequences when people go out there and act a damn fool.
They ruined, or she ruined, my qualifying match. Oh my gosh, I can't even think right now. I'm so pissed.
Okay, look,
What you did.
I saw what
Nia
happened.
got
So I'm gonna do
screwed.
something official for you. You're gonna have another opportunity to win your way into the ladder match.
Did they put Minabota again?
next week?
They haven't done it on TV. I know they've done it on social, but on
Finally, you're
Minabota
doing
on
something.
TV.
Let's go, lad.
About time you did.
Hold on, I'm gonna rewind right now. Hold on, guys, I'm gonna
Have a great
rewind.
weekend.
Hold on.
Tiffany Stratton.
No, it
3
says
more
Minnesota.
names to be added over the coming weeks.
No, they didn't spell it wrong on this one. I was worried there for a second. All right, we're back to the live.
GM Adam Pearce.
My God, guys. If I was
You know who else is
Charlotte,
ready?
bro.
The Relier family. They're getting an up-close
If I was
look at the
Alexa,
action.
I'd be like, Charlotte, girl, what did you do just now? What are we doing?
Just $6.99 each. with
Christian
combos
Paler says, I'm actually
and
upset for Nia, but she's getting another
upgrade from
chance.
Papa
Did they
John.
say that she's getting another chance? Sorry, I rewinded it. So I think I missed that part. Oh, Arnold says Charlotte versus Nia next week for a spot. All right, so we already know Jade's gonna come out. I can't. That is so stupid. The whole thing is stupid, guys. The whole thing is stupid. We got Infamous Ritter Loco says Nick caught Gunther at Saturday night's main event. Nick, Gunther, and Punk versus Cody.
World Tag Team Champion, Eric and Ivar.
Sorry, I'm processing right now. I'm processing. I can't anymore, guys. I'm fried. We got Henry Kiernan who says if Blake doesn't wake him up, nothing ever will. Nah, he might be cooked for life, bro. Literally, Blake. Well, she wasn't standing in front of him, though. She was standing behind him, so he didn't actually really get a good look at her. Like, he didn't even know his wife got beat. He has no idea that even happened. Thank you, Henry. Oh, we got some tag team wrestling today. Nice.
Look to follow suit right here on SmackDown.
Yeah, but it's Axiom who's got Spain on Sunday, isn't it? Don't talk about the World Cup anymore. I've had enough about World
This
Cup
should technically be a nice, fun matchup, though. They're both good teams, especially for Axiom.
Nathan Fraser.
I'm still shocked over how Jade ended up qualifying. Like, Charlotte, girl, you're smarter than this. Why would you do that? Attack her after the match when she's already qualified, if she did.
I mean, speed has to be key against a couple of powerful, bad, tough dudes like the War Raiders and Nathan Fraser. If he didn't know that moments ago, he certainly does now. Here comes Big Ivar. They got
Ivar's
some speed
hair.
themselves. They're big boys, but boy, can they move.
We love the meat around here, all right? Them big boys.
Teamwork.
Hubba, hubba. Oh, man. Okay, Infamous Very Local says, I meant Nick versus Gunther at SummerSlam and Cody versus Punk stays one-on-one. Okay, sorry, I was a little confused with your super chat. I was like, I just broke, bro. I broke. I'm done. My brain's just like, when nothing makes sense and you're making things of things that don't, when you have to make sense of things that don't make sense, it makes you feel stupid. And that's how I felt right now. I was like, I don't know anymore. The logic ain't logicking. The logic ain't logicking. I just made a new word today.
Well, that's always going to be the problem for a team like Fraxium. If you do get stopped, it's very difficult to get started again. When
Joey says, Denise, weren't you in New York City earlier as IG had it? That was AI. That wasn't really me. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Yes, I was in New York yesterday for 24 hours, and now I'm back here in LA.
And now you're seeing Fraxium do their thing.
That was my twin,
The War Raiders
Diana.
out on the floor.
Superior movement, superior speed. Can they add some superior devastating?
All right, there goes Nathan
offense
Frazier.
to the blend?
Oh,
the dive train is interrupted.
Keep your eyes on
nice. He just landed on their bald heads. Imagine just landing on two big giant bald heads.
Cleans it up on the floor.
Let's get him.
Jay Golden says WWE Creative is a 6-year-old with an iPhone playing with AI.
Next.
Yeah,
Braun
that's
speeding
crazy,
his way
man.
through
That's
New York
crazy.
City.
Oh, let me see the preview of this. Everything on the menu. Oh, yeah, he went. Oh, so that Mama's 2 restaurant I hear is amazing. I don't remember if I went there. I got to look at the building because I think I might have gone to Mama's 2. I don't remember.
Catch the hit series Everything on the Menu with Braun Strowman next on USA.
Damn, I might stick around.
close
Okay.
you can almost
Let me mute the commercials. Alrighty. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, I did, Sean. He says, did you see Tom Brady slap Logan Paul? I did, and I'm gonna be real with you. I did not give two shits. Like, I was scrolling on Twitter, I saw it, and I kept scrolling. I was like, oh. I just kept scrolling. I just did not care, guys. I'm sorry. It didn't really do anything for me. I get it. It's supposed to be like a, hey, let's talk about this. And a lot of people were retweeting it. And I saw a lot of accounts that were sharing it, like accounts that I never see share wrestling stuff before were sharing it. So I'm like, oh, okay, cool. It's working. Thumbs up. You know what video I did like? I think it was Tom Brady. Yeah, it was Tom Brady and Gronk because Tom Brady threw the ball and Gronk was in the dunk kit for Kane's sauce. And so he was in the dunk. What is it called? Dunk kit? Whatever. Anyway, so he got dunked into all of the Kane sauce. And I thought to myself, yo, I love Kane sauce. So I would have been like happy as fuck. But I kind of thought that was kind of cool. I did think that was cool. Alrighty. Anyways, let's see what else we got in here. Dunk tank. What did I call it? Dunk. I called it something. I don't know. All right, let's see what we got here. All right. We're on a commercial break right now on SmackDown. But in the meantime, let's see what we got here. Don says, I think you did. I remember you saying something about mamas one time. Did I? See, I don't remember. I feel like, you know what? Actually, I vlogged that trip. So I got to go watch the vlog and see if that's the place I went to, because that was the place that I went to. It had like the similar cut of the pizza and it had the cupped pepperonis. And I remember being like, oh my God, this pizza is so good. And it was in Soho, but I don't remember the name of the restaurant. It might have been that one, but I said Junk Tank. I can't think right now, guys. I'm fried. My brain is fried. All of it. I think I'm getting dumb by the minute. I don't know. All right. I have a terrible sense of humor. My apologies. All right. Let's see what else we got in here. Let's see. Yeah, Jonathan says Denise's AI sister Diana. That was Diana there on the gram. That's the thing. Like, every time you post something, like, sometimes it doesn't tell you, oh, hey, this was posted X amount of hours ago. Or like it does, but not a lot of people look at that. Like, there's times where I'll tweet something and it won't take off until 15 hours later. And I'm like, by then, who cares? It was a thing from 15 hours ago. That's my one pet peeve, that sometimes social media is really late to promote things and they're promoting things that happened like 3 days ago. And I'm like, doesn't matter anymore. That was 3 days ago. So what's the point now? All right, we're back here. Todd says, blame the air in New York. You need to readjust to LA air. LA air really isn't that much better, but it's definitely better right now.
After that Phoenix splash.
Jay Golden says, I don't know what's worse, SmackDown or TNA lately. Jay Golden, you know the answer, buddy. You know the answer.
350-pound Ivar doing.
We got Uncle Dunk here, says New Day 90 Day will be done first week of August. Oh shit, so then they might make it to All In. They might be All In. We'll see. That'll be sick if they are.
He's stacking them for a Magnum moonsault.
Oh God, this could be incredible.
Maybe if they do like that casino battle royale that they do, like they did last year, that'd be kind of sick.
Double move out of the way, as you say, right in the nick of time.
We got Leo Poro here, says getting dumber by the minute, aka the Homer Simpson syndrome. Yes, I have been diagnosed with the Homer Simpson syndrome. Pretty soon, I'm just gonna go.
Kick out at 2 and change.
450, almost getting a
That's gonna be my
dot
response
there
to
for Nathan
everything.
Fraser. What else can you two cook up here?
The War Raiders are targeting the championships. They have the AAA.
We got me
titles.
Normus
They
here who
want
says I'm the
more.
tribal beef
Man,
and the
did you just
final
level
sauce.
up? Earlier we heard Ivar
Acknowledge
saying,
me.
"Priest, you watch it."
I canceled a
Trying
date
to
night
make a
tonight. Red
statement to
flags
our
and I'm on
group
3
that
hours
Damian
of
Priest
sleep.
here.
Adulting. Cheers,
Ivar
bro.
Johnson.
Oh
I was
no.
gonna say,
Well,
make no
if you
mistake,
canceled a
he's
date
hurting in a
night because you
big
saw
way.
red flags in that person,
Offense
then to be
just seems
honest,
to
I think you did the
bounce
better
off these
thing.
War Raiders. And
A lot of
what is
people
this?
can't spot red flags.
No.
And if you can spot them, then that's a good thing.
On the head.
Then you won't get into any.
And now
Ooh, damn, that was a
Eric
good
with
slam.
vicious slam
You won't get
for
into
the
any
win
problem.
here. Flying in
But
for the
hopefully
save.
not.
It's
Hopefully it all works
Well,
out for
that
you,
was
man.
expert timing there from Nathan Fraser, but right now both Fraser and Axiom look completely spent. Well, it's not surprising given how much abuse their bodies have had to absorb from these two.
Okay.
But still, they fight
I have a
on.
little bit of a
Still
hot
they
take.
believe there is
Tell
a
me if I'm
pathway to
wrong or not.
victory here.
Okay.
Well, they may be right.
This is just based off the last 2 weeks that I've been watching SmackDown. But the last 2 weeks of SmackDown that have been 2 hours have felt longer than the 3-hour shows that we were used to. I cannot believe I'm saying that. Am I the only person who feels this way?
Fraxium might be about to win this thing.
Maybe. And this is just based off the last 2 weeks.
But all it takes is one big strike from
I thought we
Ivar.
would be seeing a
Freakish powers of
condensed
recovery.
show
Talking
with
about
like
freakish
major
powers, we may
storylines
see some more, but
consistently.
tonight again,
And I feel like we're actually getting more
This has been a great match.
downtime.
Back and forth they go. The contrast.
Jonathan
in
says,
style.
nope, 3 hours feel
The
longer.
size
Catbug says, not to me, the
advantage
show has
looking to
flown
be
by.
neutralized here.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Teamwork
I feel like the 3-hour shows flew by faster to me.
God, so damaging for Ivar, and Ivar is down here. Can Fraser capitalize?
Oh, nice. But let's be real, he landed on a big meaty boy. That's like landing on a nice fluffy bed.
Well, Eric had to be bang on
Don
the
says
money
to me
on
it seems
that
like
one,
it goes
and
by
he
faster.
certainly
All right,
was
I'm in the minority.
interrupting.
I'm in the minority.
Why this kind of unparalleled offense.
I'm definitely in the minority. We got Master 77G says, went by fast. Realized 9:30 already.
To
Yep.
perfection. There was your win until it wasn't, thanks to Eric breaking it up.
Listen to this crowd here in upstate New York at MVP Arena. It's a New York state of mind for WWE. This thrilling SmackDown the night before Madison Square Garden and Saturday night's main event.
Well, these four are giving us an absolute banger here tonight, Joe, and it ain't
At
over
least they
yet.
haven't given up on their tag team division. We got to say something about
War
that.
Raiders and Fraxium.
How are Fraxium still standing?
We got Frank here says the week you were off, they pre-recorded NXT shit and did like hour 20 minutes, no commercials. Freaking loved it. Oh, that's awesome. So awesome.
That is not the spot he wants to be in. Ragnar rocks on.
Nice. We also got W. Stein who says Denise would look awesome in Liv Morgan's dress. Oh God, I wish. That dress that she wore was woo-wee and fucking tastic, let me tell you. I don't know, man.
They have the AAA.
I gotta work on that.
They want the championship.
Thank you, W. Stein, for
by
having the
our
faith
group
in
and
me.
Damian Priest.
And if I was any
That was a
team
fun
in the
little
locker room,
matchup
champions
there.
or otherwise, I would want absolutely
Thumbs up.
no part
I'd rather see this
whatsoever
than
of
fucking
this version
R-Truth
of the
and
War
Damian
Raiders,
Priest
because
versus the
that was
fucking
a
MFTs. Let me tell you that
parallel
much.
of devastation.
Speaking of tag team matchups, we have a 6-man tag team matchup at SummerSlam. Remember, we're only 2 weeks away from being in Minnesota. The Bloodline's going to be facing LA Knight, Royce Keys, and Solo Sikoa. And this was the surprise appearance we caught at Fanatics Fest in New York City today.
Let's see what they
So what
show.
I can see happening is this man walking into SummerSlam. We see Jacob Bob too. He's probably gonna do this. We see Jey Uso. He's probably gonna do this. Yuck. We see Jimmy.
I like how LA Knight's saying this like we don't know what he's gonna do. These guys just say, yeah.
2, 3, and I want you to use some now. That's about what they're all gonna do. Whether it's stay, whether it's single, whether it's sticky, you're gonna have Royce Keys chopping somebody. I think we're gonna see a little Simone Spike here from Solo Simone, and above all else, you're gonna see one man walk in there with the bloodline behind him, with everybody saying,
LA Knight, yeah. I love how he was like, that guy's got a catchphrase. This guy's got a move he does. Oh, wait, here's my catchphrase.
Streaming on the ESPN app internationally.
So funny.
On Netflix. That is set for action. By the way, that wasn't all that happened at Fanatics Fest today.
Damn, they didn't talk about anything that happened yesterday, man. Boo.
It's a whole lot of energy.
Oh, wait, I was there for that. All right, let's see. Hey, that's my video. Hey, that's my video, too.
Please welcome
They got 2 of my videos. Those were 2 of my
Seen
videos.
obviously Logan Paul do it. I think I can get in there for at least one match, right?
Those were 2 of my videos. Look, oh, that, I was there too. I think I could have spotted myself.
A pleasure to meet you.
Take a minute, listen to the crowd. You can hear they remember my name.
Oh, I was there for that too. I didn't see Speed there. That would have been sick.
You got the ink.
Oh, damn. She had a Cody Rhodes tattoo? Holy shit. Chewy says cease and desist time. Call the lawyer.
Gunther?
I'm
Friday
glad
Night
my little
SmackDown, the
video
night
made
before
it.
Saturday
Look at
Night's
me and my
Main
little
Event,
video.
tagging against him.
Cute.
I feel like, don't act like you don't understand. The guy kicked my head between a car door.
I'm not saying I don't understand. I understand. Is it a good idea?
Oh, no, it's not a good idea. But
okay, so
you
we're on
would
the
have done the
page.
same thing.
What
We're
are
on
they
the
talking
same
about?
page. It's not about what
I know. The
Okay, you know
Gunther
what I'm
car
going to
attack.
do?
Sorry.
I'm going to watch your back tonight. I'm going to go out there to make sure he doesn't
That's hot.
hurt you purposely.
Damn, they really are lovers. He's watching his back. That's
That's
nice.
great. You can watch on that monitor right there, and I'll take care of the whole Gunther business.
Okay.
He said, I have your back, baby.
All right.
My
I'll see
little
you-
golden boy, my little QB one. I love you.
I'll see you tomorrow.
I'll see you tomorrow. We have a date tomorrow.
I'll see you.
I got a date in New York. I'm going to take you to the most romantic venue in the world where Taylor Swift just got married, Madison Square Garden, Cody. Then I'm going to take you on a summer bang for SummerSlam. All right. I need to chill. All right, we got C. Delgado says someone should book MFTs versus Death Riders for you. C. Delgado. I think I would rather, what sounds really awful. Oh my gosh. I'd rather literally fucking lick the wall. Honestly, I'd rather be licking the wall. I'd rather be licking the floor. Okay. After, I don't know what else to tell you, man. I'm trying to think of something much more painful. I'd rather be at the dentist getting a root canal. Okay. I'd rather be stuck in a long line at the DMV. What else? I don't know. Think of anything that you hate doing. I'd rather be putting my clothes away after it washes. I'd rather be scrubbing the toilet. I'd rather be washing the dishes. I'd rather be doing my taxes. I don't know what literally anything but. I would probably end myself. Thank you, C. Delgado. We got W. Stein here says, did you get a new batch of interviews for Fanatics? No. So that's actually why I went, was because originally I was supposed to go. If I was supposed to get some content like that. But guys, the schedule got so crazy that by the time I got there, they were like, oh, it's not going to be possible today. So I was like, all right, cool, whatever. I'll go get other content. So I had originally gone with the intention of getting some new interviews, but with everything and all the scheduling and all of everything and the madness, there just was no time. So it was just one of those things where I was like, all right, you know what? I knew that was a possibility. So I really wasn't upset or anything because I knew that was a possibility because that's what happened last time too. But I did get some other like fun little videos that got some good traction. So I was like, all right, cool. Plus I got to walk around, and I like Fanatics Fest. It's actually really enjoyable. I like to look at all the booths. They actually have better booths there than like at a lot of other conventions. So like Fanatics Fest is doing a really good job. I feel like right now they're probably like the highest quality convention that I've gone to in a while. Because like I went to VidCon and it was awful, like horrible. I would never go to VidCon ever again. I've only gone 3 times, and but I hadn't gone in years. And this last time that I went, it was horrible. Like VidCon should honestly like cease to exist at this point. I hate to say that, but it's just not good, in my opinion. And so like Fanatics Fest was really, really good because they had like really nice booths. Like all the companies went all out. Like there were so many different like exhibits and things to see. Lots of celebrities walking around, by the way. I almost wish I knew more of the athletes that were walking around. I kind of felt bad because I was literally in places where people were like, oh my God, it's this person. And I'm like, I don't know who that person is. And they're like taking pictures with people, and they got security guards, and you literally see that all over Fanatics Fest. It's like a bunch of people, like celebrities, athletes that are there and getting pictures and things like that. So it's really cool. So I do enjoy Fanatics Fest going. And then next week I'm gonna be at Comic-Con. I have hopefully some things brewing there. I'm hosting a panel for Comic-Con. I host a panel every year now for like the last 3 years at Comic-Con, with Mass Republic and Headlocked, which is a comic book. If you guys haven't checked it out, check it out. Really cool stuff there. So yeah, anyways, I do enjoy going to Fanatics Fest. So that was nice. We got Dan Jackson here who says, "Sup D, you're a beast for going coast to coast 24 hours. I know, I'd never done anything like that before. I mean, I've done some other quick trips, but not like that. Not like that. It wasn't that bad. Honestly, if I didn't have issues with the plane not turning on the damn AC, and we were just, when something crazy happens and you have to sit in the, like, just waiting for the plane to take off for like an hour and a half, that was the only thing that I had that was like kind of annoying. But other than that, it was a really fun, quick trip. Like I felt like, it broke the mold of my daily life routine. So I felt like I was doing something different. All right, we're back on SmackDown. Thank you, Dan.
Well, years after the Woven history all began, broke up as part of the Shield. Now it's Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns at SummerSlam.
Yeah, Don, I've never been to New York City Comic-Con, but if it's anything like San Diego Comic-Con, I don't know if it's similar or different, but San Diego Comic-Con's really fun. I'll be there next week.
And Seth Rollins.
Catherine, so there should probably be 3 more. The next one that they announced was Nia Jax versus Charlotte, and then there should be 2 more that we still don't know who's going to be in them for the qualifiers, because it's a total of 5 people, so they got to have 5 qualifiers.
They're laughing about it, but that's the only thing he's #1 at. So at SummerSlam, I'll show you what #1 looks like.
Thank you so much for keeping my title warm for me. I will take this from you at SummerSlam. I'll see you next time you want to show up for work.
You just gonna sign and run? What if you do win? You're gonna carry it for a couple months and get hurt again?
Yeah, this was good. I had a good time talking about this
Some people just
last
can't
week.
handle the weight and the pressure and the burden of being the top guy around here.
All right, what storyline is hotter right now, in your guys' opinion, based off the booking that we've had for like a few weeks? Seth Rollins, Roman hotter right now, or Punk and Cody? I'm not don't go by which one you're most excited to see. Go by which storyline has been better so far.
Just acknowledge it, bitch.
Because I feel like I'm more excited to see Cody and Punk, but I feel Seth and Roman have had a better story so far. Yep, we got Jay Golden here, says Seth Roman. John, Seth Roman. Master says that promo was fire.
I am so glad.
We got Jonathan here, says Seth Roman story-wise. Bill, Seth and Roman. Your boy, Seth and Roman. Summer Vibes, Grizzy, Seth and Roman. Uncle John, Seth and Roman. James, Seth and Roman. EC says acknowledge. Akuma. What? We got Ari Fontes here, says Javits Center so easy to get to where I'm living in New York City. Yeah, I like Javits Center. Honestly, I really do. I like how they have a lot of food options, too. Get out of here, Jade growls. Austin in Theory. You're crazy. Cody here says Seth and Roman. Titan South says Cody and Punk feels rushed. Yeah, I agree with that. It does feel pretty rushed. Infamous Frank says Libanillo. Let's see. What else? Spike Hunter says we've seen Seth Roman, so Cody Punk. We got Infamous DJ1 says Seth and Roman's better story. That's how I feel too, honestly. It's exactly how I feel. Like, I'm excited for Cody and Punk. That's the match I'm most looking forward to, but Roman and Seth's story has just been better. But that one promo that they did Raw really boosted it a lot for me.
He is recognizing the King of New York.
We also got Christina Sarmiento says Seth and Roman. The boy says Oba and Brock. Well, yeah, Oba and Brock has been fire. Questionable promo on Raw, but still been fire. Andrew Panajotis, you are on time out, my friend.
Roman Reigns cannot wait to see what those two have in store live tomorrow night.
This is tomorrow night, streaming on Peacock.
All right, who's watching Saturday night's main event tomorrow? Let me know if you are. I'm going to be here tomorrow, so I hope y'all show up too. Or else it's just going to be me alone talking to the wall. And that's pretty depressing.
Former friends and tag partners Bailey and Lyra Valkyria.
Also, shout out to Underscore hanging out with us on Trip, on Twitch. And then also AJ Trip also hanging out with us on Trip. Cool. Steven's going to be watching. V-Pool will watch. Bill W says he'll be here. Nice. Nice. I love it. Thank you, everybody.
If Gunther and Sami Zayn win tomorrow at Madison Square Garden, they are added to the WWE Championship match at SummerSlam, and it becomes a fatal four-way with Punk and Rhodes. So much on the line at Saturday night's main event.
Including this, the Irish ace, J.D. McDonough.
Danhausen versus J.D. McDonough. I'm curious to see how that one's going to work out. And it's a no DQ match, meaning that Danhausen's probably going to be busting out some crazy stuff in that match. I don't know what, though, but that's what I think will be happening there.
It's an unbelievable weekend in New York. Fanatics Fest continues. By the way, Tom Brady slapping Logan Paul today at Fanatics Fest. It's going crazy viral. Steph McMahon will have the countdown.
Crazy viral. See, guys, I told you. I told you.
And then the kickoff show.
I told y'all.
SummerSlam on ESPN2 Sunday live.
I'm telling you, I saw everyone posting that video. Like accounts I'd never seen before post wrestling videos.
Excuse me. Hi, Danhausen?
Hi, you are Jackie.
Yeah, nice to meet you. Listen, I wanted to ask you about your match against J.D. McDonough tomorrow night.
Wait, who's that?
Who's that? After he electrocuted him?
Oh, the guy with the head. Yeah.
That guy. Listen, I think we can all assume that Dominic
the guy with the head
in this corner, right? And for some reason, you turned down help from Matt Cardona.
Where?
Even though the Judgment Day
maybe we might see a lot of mini houses. Yeah.
Numbered. Never do you fear. Danhausen is a secret weapon.
What is
a bird cage?
Nice.
What's in it? Is it like a taxidermy cat?
With all due respect.
Thank you.
That is a stuffed animal.
Oh. I thought it was taxidermy.
How is this cat gonna help you win a wrestling match?
Well, as we all know, you never cross paths with a cat because if you do, you are cursed.
Oh, he's talking about that. Which team is it, guys? There's a team that has a cat curse.
Got it. Yep.
Which team is it? I saw it on Twitter. There's a team that there's a belief that they were cursed by a cat. When during a press conference, I forget who grabbed the cat and like threw the cat. And someone posted that ever since that happened to that team, now they have a curse. And like all of these things were happening to them. I forgot what team though. I was just seeing it on Twitter like a few weeks ago. I think it was an NBA team. I think. I don't know. Someone here has to know about that cat curse on that one team. That one team that has the cat curse. Yeah, it was like a clip of like someone during a press conference grabbed the cat by like the skin and just like threw it. All right, here we go. Cody just attacked Gunther. Leo Poroy says Brazil at the World Cup? Is it them? I don't know. Someone has a fucking cat curse. Oh, AJ Tripp says my team, the Cubs, had a black cat curse, but that was from 1969. No, this one's recent. This is a recent cat curse. Let me see. Maybe it might be Brazil. It might be Brazil, actually. I think that's. I was thinking it was an NBA team, but no. No, I think you're right. I think it might have been that. Hold on, let me look.
Saying, why are you doing that the night before we have the critical tag? He said, I have to. Oh, watch out.
Well, it's a great opportunity to take a chunk out of one of your opponents in that tag match at
Yes, I found it. Okay, never mind. It's the Brazil Black Cat curse. Never mind. I no wonder. A couple weeks ago, I was seeing it on the World Cup Twitter. That's what I was seeing. Yeah, it's the Brazil.
Cody is all over Gunther.
And he should be relentless at this point. Let's not just say the rage of the
So during a press conference in the 22 World Cup Qatar,
oh man,
they were speaking to the media.
He was looking for that springboard.
A stray cat hopped onto the table, and then the Brazil press officer grabbed the cat by the scruff of its neck and tossed it off the table.
$7 meal deal.
And then it sparked like all this outrage from animal welfare organizations and fans. And then shortly after, Brazil was knocked out by Croatia in the quarterfinals. Since that incident, the team has endured a historic slump that fans attribute directly to the incident. So now there's like a big list of like all the bad things that have happened ever since they threw that cat. So anyways, look it up. It's called the Brazil Black Cat Curse. I saw it on Twitter and I was like, oh shit. I don't know shit about the team or anything, but I was impressed. I was like, oh, they might be onto something. That might actually be a curse. Damn. Alrighty. Anyways, we got W Stein who says CM Punk has the Denise promo code ready for tomorrow. Damn, W Stein. Damn. He's like, let's go, Cody. I got the blue chew promo code Denise. It's gonna be a good time. GTS. Time to GTS. All right. I'm done. I'm very much done. Oh, man. All righty. Anyways, guys, friendly reminder that immediately after this, I will be live with Santi, who will be joining us. We'll be talking some SmackDown. Let's see what we get out of today's show. Hopefully a good time. Also, while I'm here, I do want to shout out all of our Twitch peeps on Twitch. Thank you so much to everybody who's been supporting, by the way. We have crossed over to 2,400 followers. So thank you so much to everybody who gives the stream a chance, and to everybody who's on there. Hold on one second. I want to shout some people out, but let me pull up the how do I do this? I gotta go to Stream Manager. Okay, hold on, I'm getting there. Okay. Let me give some shout outs. Who do I got to shout out here? All right. Stalking You, who's on here. I want to shout out Stalking You, who's officially on a 10 stream streak. Thank you so much. Also, shout out to our new followers, Aaron, UTFM, Irish Clover, Dave XX, and Luffy Shocky, Hulk Hokey. And then also, thank you so much to Lopez5412, who subscribed with Prime. We had a couple of people that have subscribed with their Prime membership. Thank you guys so much for doing that. SPT1872 also subscribed with his Prime. Thank you, bro. We got Miguel 13133, who also subscribed with his Prime. We got Darth Hefe, who also subscribed with his Prime. And then Germ for Life, who also subscribed with his Prime. Thank you guys so much for doing that. Shavero92 also subscribed with his Prime. For those of you guys who are like, what the hell is Denise talking about? If you have an Amazon Prime subscription and you are on Twitch, you can actually link that and connect it to like any of your favorite Twitch streamers. And basically what that is they get like an extra $1 or $2 every time that you subscribe with your Prime membership. So if you already have Prime, why the hell not, right? You kind of give like an extra bonus to whoever your favorite streamer is. And it's one of the cool perks that Twitch has. And if you do, you also get the streams with no ads, is what I was told. So I hope that's true. And I hope I'm not out here false advertising. But that's what I've been told. So if you do have Amazon Prime and you do have a Twitch account, hey, shout out to some of your favorite streamers. And if that's me, thank you very much. All right, we're back on SmackDown.
On Friday Night SmackDown, as you see the Ring General in control against the American Nightmare, Cody. Now, tomorrow on Saturday night's main event at Madison Square Garden, there's a tag team match.
You got to search Awesome Sauce right here. You got to search Brazil Black Cat Curse.
Earlier tonight, if Sammy and Gunther
you got to search Brazil Black Cat
tomorrow
Curse.
night, they will be added to the WWE Championship match at SummerSlam. So this is the concern. We heard from CM Punk earlier saying, Cody, what are you doing taking a risk like this the night before? So much is on the line at MSG.
Yeah, well, those were prophetic words from CM Punk. And, of course, this has gone badly wrong for Cody Rhodes right now. And as a consequence, it's also going wrong for his tag partner, CM Punk.
It's so weird that we're getting Gunther versus Cody right now on SmackDown.
24 hours.
How many times have we seen these two guys wrestle in like the last like 2 months? I feel like we've seen these guys wrestle quite a bit. Quite a bit. We definitely have.
He'll take anything at this point.
What? Kurt Mankey says, I would rather be cursed with only watching Eve Marie matches forever than to see CM Punk ever again. What? You're not a CM Punk fan? Why?
Little by little,
I'm shocked because I'm a big CM Punk fan.
And that scoop slam. And
also, yo, guys, can we please give a shout out to Knight B89, who just subscribed with his Prime on Twitch. Thank you so much. Says, hey, just thought I would share my race up here. Also tagged you on next with a shout out vid. Thank you so much, Brandon. I just realized that that's you, by the way. So thank you for doing that.
The emotion and the cutter again. The Cody cutter.
Carmen says my hate for Phil is endless. Oh, nah. I need a list, bro. I need a list of reasons.
Massive chop.
Bro, Gunther's having a terrible hair day today. He's having a bad hair day.
Say that. I'm trying to do damage.
Both in his promo and during his match today. Daryl says Denise likes Pepsi Phil. I am a Pepsi Phil fan.
Massive kick. Yeah, I'll tell you right now, Joe. I was never.
But whenever people tell me they're not CM Punk fans, I'm not shocked. Honestly, I'm not shocked. Look, CM Punk's given people many reasons. I'm not shocked at all. I don't blame y'all. I get it. I get it.
No.
By the way, we also got Uncle Don who says, is Jordan Grace injured? Last I heard, she was on main event. And here's CM Punk now. Speaking of the devil.
And now the undisputed champion.
Yeah, so last time people said that she was doing stuff on main event like not too long ago. I don't know what she's been doing as of late though. Also, thank you for the love, David. Appreciate that.
And the consequences for tomorrow night.
Oh, you see Gunther saying GTS like to Punk.
Getting in the head of Punk, but destroying the body of Cody.
Oh, here's Cart's list. Overrated, narcissistic whiner. The pipe bomb was stupid because he was pissed he didn't get an ice cream in his name. All right, that's fair. That is fair. I asked for a list. He gave the list. All right, let me mute the commercials. All right. We got somewhere in Vegas says, hey, Denise, are you familiar with the Hatsune Miku curse at the World Cup? Nope, I am not aware. I know very, very little about soccer, guys, like very, very little. I can tell you the very few things I know. I know about the Brazilian black cat curse. I know about Erling Haaland and the how does it go? Haaland. Holland. Wait, I think that's how the song goes. I forgot how the song goes. Okay, I know about Erling Haaland. I know about the drama between the fans being mad that FIFA does everything for like bends over backwards for Messi in Argentina. I know about that. What else do I know? Victoria Beckham, David Beckham are married. Yeah, I know that. Everything that I watched and bended like Beckham. I love that movie. A few other little things. Like, I really don't know that much. Oh, man. Oh, I know that one picture of Messi with the little baby is the player now that he's going to be facing. I did see that. That was pretty incredible. I saw that. I know about that. So like I said, I know very little about this. Very, very little. Oh my gosh. Frank says, what if hypothetically I'm using someone's Amazon Prime? How can I use it to give you human money? He's asking for a friend. If with that person's permission, if they create a Twitch account and link their Prime to the Twitch, then that's how you do it. Yeah. So that reminds me, I'm going to do it with my husband's account because Oh, actually, I have an Amazon Prime account too. I have an Amazon Prime account, and my husband has an Amazon Prime account, so I could probably link it to myself. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Anyways, we got Wilton Walton Jr. says, who's winning? For what now? What are we talking about? Are we talking about Gunther and Cody? Honestly, I don't actually even think we're going to have a finish to this match, to be real with you guys. Oh, yeah, Raul Jimenez is hot. There you go. I know a lot about the hot players, too. I've also been seeing the reels of all these girls have been posting reels on Instagram about how the first time that they saw Erling Haaland, they thought he was like really ugly, but then they saw him play and now they're like in love with Holland, whatever. And then I also saw the little boy that was like freaking out for him. So yeah, I did see that. Early, I'm up to date with Erling Haaland.
Between Gunther and Cody Rhodes.
Haaland. All right, that song's gonna be stuck in my head, man. Oh my gosh. Underscore says, can't sub to yourself though, and you can get a bot to be free sub. Maybe what if I make a different account?
The stipulation is
I don't know. I'll figure it out.
And that hurts Punk's chances to retain.
Yeah, I don't know if Cody Rhodes.
Hey, Jeff Bezos has enough money. All right, time to start passing on the wealth.
Reduce the continually exacerbating damage that is occurring on that left.
We got Daryl here who says Gunther lost one battle. He got a haircut at Supercuts. Bro's been having a bad hair day.
With the incredible stipulation now that could alter the way we view SummerSlam. And CM Punk has great concern.
I'm thinking maybe what are the chances Gunther actually wins today?
Well, the last thing
because then they lose tomorrow to the lovers, Cody and Punk.
At SummerSlam, it's just that much more difficult than a simple one matchup.
And now damage done to the right leg of Gunther.
That was a little payback for you, Gunther.
And that dragon screw. So Cody's left leg, Gunther's right leg. The target's here.
Cody saying if that was going to be 100% tomorrow, neither will you, Gunther.
Gunther and Sammy, if they win tomorrow, they're in the championship match at SummerSlam. But Cody looking to weaken that leg even more right now.
There's Sammy.
And
Sammy attacked CM Punk.
Well, Sami Zayn is also in that tag match tomorrow.
Oh, watch out!
Oh shit, that looked pretty painful. CM Punk just got thrown like a rag doll on the commentary table.
Been unglued since losing that WWE Championship to CM Punk.
Cody said, "Don't you put your hands on my lover."
They go in the center of the ring. Oh, suicide dive to the
That's revenge for putting your hand on CM Punk, Cody, on the behalf of Cody.
Incredible action here.
He told you guys shenanigans.
Brawl now.
Wait, bring the belt. Told you guys. I was like, no one's winning this fucking match. This is just they didn't have anything else. They were like, let's just do this. That's how I was like, should I even care? Like, should I even care? We got Zeno out. Says another DQ finish. Yep, another DQ finish. God, I hope not. EC says Fatal 4-Way SummerSlam. It's already done. God, I hope not. Do not do that to me. No, sorry, I don't want it.
To see what the championship match will look like at SummerSlam.
Thankfully, reinforcements on the way. Is the damage done? Good luck separating these four.
Absolute madness here on SmackDown.
Oh, it's complete mayhem, Joe. Imagine how bad it's going to be tomorrow at the Garden.
At the Garden.
If we make it that far.
They cannot hold them back. Cody is all over Gunther.
Well, at least we have a brawl. That's something, right? A brawl. A brawl is something.
They meet at Madison Square Garden. The entire SummerSlam dynamic could shift in one single.
Oh, they're in Oakland next Friday.
Saturday nights.
I didn't realize they were in Oakland next Friday. Alrighty, everyone, and SmackDown is officially over. But you know what? If you don't want the SmackDown to be over, and if you want to lay the SmackDown, make sure you do so with Blue Chew promo code Denise. There's a reason Blue Chew is the #1 brand for better sex. Experience it yourself at BlueChew.com. And we've got a very special deal for our listeners. Let me tell you all about it first, though. This episode is sponsored by Blue Chew. I saw a Blue Chew rapper on the street the other day. That's a walk of fame. Knock, knock. Who's there? Knock, 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 knock. That's the sound of your bedpost when you use Blue Chew. Why? Because you can be her rock with Blue Chew. They're sponsoring the podcast and sponsoring your bedroom performance. And with their new arousal boosting formula, you're getting turned on mentally and hard physically. Bricked in the brain, bricked in the body. Blue Chew Gold is a better sex in a tablet. They combine 4 ingredients into one powerful solution. 2 ingredients get you hard physically and support the arousal and desire in your brain. It works fast, and more importantly, it lasts. Guys, have a complete experience in the bedroom. And of course, for our listeners right now, when you buy 2 months of Blue Chew Gold, you get the third for free with Blue Chew promo code Denise. That's promo code Denise. You will also receive an additional 10% off plus free overnight shipping on your first order. Visit BlueChew.com for more details and important safety information. We thank Blue Chew for sponsoring the pod and the bedroom. All righty. And okay, so we also got a super chat here from let's see, where did it go? We got Jay and Gwen. Thank you so much, Jay, for the love. He says, evening, Denise. What did I miss? The curse has struck again. My area was ravaged by a freak storm. Giant trees ripped out, roots and all. Roots torn completely off. Thousands without power. It's crazy. Jay, remind me where you live again? Because, like, what the hell, dude? What is going on over there? I mean, everybody's kind of dealing with something. A bunch of states are getting the bad air from the Canadian wildfires that are going on. Over here in LA, there was a fucking flood in West Hollywood, or a flash flood over some like pipe or something. I don't know. There seems to be madness everywhere, man. Dude, I'm so sorry that you're having to go through all of that. I know that definitely sucks. But hey, at least you're here. You're having a good time. You didn't really miss much. The biggest thing that you miss is that Jade Cargill and Tiffany Stratton are now officially in a matchup to determine a new interim women's champion for when Rhea Ripley comes back. And they're going to be doing a ladder match at SummerSlam. Honestly, I would say that was the biggest thing you missed. All right, guys. Hey, what up? We officially got Santi in the building. Let me bring him in. Hey, Santi, how are you?
Good. I was like, okay, let's just jump in here. There's like nothing to talk about.
Don't worry. I'm going to stretch this out so that we're here for the next 2 hours on a Friday night.
Well, that's exactly what SmackDown does. They just stretch out nothing for 2 hours. So
you know what? You know what happens? You know what happened to me today while I was watching SmackDown, Santi?
What?
Every time I said the word commercial break, we suddenly went to commercial break. It was like you say commercial break and it appears.
I mean, it's got more power than Joe Hendry these days, who lost that power seemingly. Where did that go? He doesn't appear anymore. That was half the fun.
Yeah, literally. Now it's gone. But hey, we got SmackDown to talk about. And there's actually a few things that I want to get into. And I was looking at this and I was thinking to myself, all right, what really was the biggest thing that we got from Friday Night SmackDown? And truthfully, it was something that broke right before SmackDown started. Santi, about an hour beforehand, they announced on social media that they would be doing a ladder match to determine the new interim champion for the women's side on SmackDown for Rhea, since we all know Rhea's been out due to injury and we don't know when she's coming back. So they announced a ladder match. It's going to include 5 participants, and we also have 5 qualified matches to determine who those people are. And Santi, I was so excited. And then they did something so dumb that I was like, what are we doing here? What is going on? But here's the gist really quickly. Tiffany Stratton, she got a win. And Jade Cargill got a win here today. Tiffany Stratton defeated JC, and Jade Cargill defeated Nia Jax via DQ. Santi, let's start right there. I want to start there because I was excited for this, but I didn't like what they did with Charlotte going out there and costing Jade and thus screwing herself.
It's
kind of.
I mean, it's so lazy. Like that's such chat GPT booking. You know, they make the joke about like Triple GPT being the booker of WWE, but like it feels like they just tossed in the names into chat GPT and chat GPT gave them the steps as to how to get to where they need to. Why even book Nia Jax versus Jade Cargill first and foremost? Even if Charlotte didn't get involved in that match, ain't nobody interested in seeing that match at this stage. We've seen that so many times, and on top of that, heel versus heel, nobody would have been interested in that dynamic at all whatsoever. And then having Charlotte go out there just so Jade gets a free pass into the match, it's just just not interesting, boring, unintuitive. Just at that point, like if you're gonna do stuff like that, why even do qualifiers? Just tell us who's in it.
Right. Okay. See, I agree with that because at first I was rooting for qualifying matches. I was like, yeah, let's get some qualifying matches. This will add something to the show and we'll get to see more of the women. I'm all in on this, but I was really upset with the outcome of that match with Jade and Nia. Not because I was going for Jade or because I was going for Nia. It was more so the fact that Charlotte, how could they do that to Charlotte? Charlotte kind of looked a little silly. This is her ops, man. She helped her ops make it into the match. If Jade Cargill wins that ladder match and becomes champion, Charlotte is gonna look hella silly. Now here's the thing, Nia Jax obviously complained about this and now they're gonna do Nia Jax versus Charlotte next week. So now I'm wondering, is Jade gonna go out there and attack her and then also, you know, that's how Charlotte gets into this match? What the hell is going on?
I will turn off the show if this is what they do. Okay. I will turn off the show if Charlotte attacks if Jade attacks Charlotte and then Nia Jax goes, oh yeah, what's going on here? It's not fair. And then she gets another qualifier match. Because that would mean that 3 of the 5 qualifier matches would be matches against Nia Jax. I don't put it past them. I really don't put it past them to do some bullshit like that.
I really hope they don't do that, Santi. Like, legit. What they should have done instead is if they wanted Charlotte to... First of all, I'm sorry. I actually think not. I thought they were going to do Jade versus Charlotte at SummerSlam. So I actually went into this thinking that Nia was going to win. That's what I thought. So I thought, okay, maybe Nia wins. And then after, I'm expecting Blake Monroe, Jordan Grace, maybe Lash Legend gets an opportunity in there. Like, that's kind of along the lines of what I was thinking about remote possible qualifying matches and who's going to make it in and who's not. And then it just kind of didn't end up being like that. In regards to Tiffany Stratton, though, and JC Jane, how'd you feel about that one? Because I feel like I overcomplicated this in my head, and then they ended up giving us a very simple, straightforward outcome.
You and I did the same thing. I was like, oh my God, this is so... In my head, I'm like, this is great. Blake Monroe attacks Tiffany in some way to cost Tiffany the match. We set up Tiffany versus Blake at SummerSlam to where she can defend her title that she has instead of going after another title. And then we can give JC Jane finally, you know, like a big opportunity at the women's title that so many people have been wanting to see. But yeah, they just went with the cookie cutter decision, like, oh, let's just put the bigger name in there. But I think they could have had the bigger name do something else at SummerSlam.
See, I was torn, and this is where I was torn. So one, Tiffany Stratton to me, because she's the more athletic one and she can do all that acrobatic gymnastic stuff, that's why I wanted her in this ladder match. But at the same time, I was thinking to myself, well, she's already U.S. champion. Does she really need to be in this? Whereas JC, even though I think Tiffany Stratton's more entertaining in the ring, JC Jane, though, kind of really doesn't have anything going on right now. It feels like a lot of the buzz surrounding her when she came into SmackDown has died down drastically. I feel like I haven't seen her in weeks or whatever. And so that's what I was kind of thinking. And I remember thinking, oh, well, they can go 50-50. Let's see where they go. Once Tiffany hit the prettiest moonsault ever, I'm like, all right, it's over. And I should have known it was over too, because when they had Brie and Paige go out there to attack Fallon Henley and Lainey, I thought to myself, JC Jane has been staring at this whole attack for like minutes now. She hasn't even acknowledged Tiffany Stratton behind her. And it was so painfully obvious and it lasted so long. that should have been the dead giveaway of, hey, JC girl, you're not winning this match.
Yeah, I mean, it would have been nice for JC to win also just to kind of give that faction some momentum going into their match tomorrow. It all just kind of, again, it just feels very Chat GPT coming up with the most cookie cutter stuff.
So who do you think takes this? Who do you think gets added to this? We got 2 more qualifiers. Who would you like to see in those qualifiers? And coming off of Charlotte and Nia, I assume Charlotte does make it in there, but based off the selection, what do you think?
More Nia. I want more Nia matches. I feel like that's where we're going. Obviously, Charlotte's going to get in there, which, by the way, it is interesting that you pointed out. It did feel like we were going towards Charlotte versus Jade non-title feud. I feel like they had it there. So they could have experimented with different women at the end of the day, as opposed to just trying to put the classic main eventers in there. Well, because it also would have made that ladder match a lot more like, ooh, this could be a star-making type of ladder match. Who else even is in this division now? You know, like aside, like there, I don't think there's room for Alexa Bliss. Somebody had said maybe a returning Naomi as a final entrant would be pretty cool.
Oh, there's no way. Did she have her baby already?
Oh, long time ago.
Okay,
Yeah.
I still don't think she's going to be back though. Like right now. Like I feel like way more time has to go by.
Fair enough. You know, because she left in August. It would have been a year since she's been off. So she's for sure, she's for sure gone through the pregnancy. Yeah, I mean,
Blake,
somebody said that
Jordan, Kiana,
Yeah.
Julia. Those are just some of the names off the top of my head.
all
I
names
can
that
see.
don't get any screen time. So I don't even know how you can justify them getting a PLE match. Like this is actually showcasing how poorly managed the women's division has been on SmackDown. Because there's names, but we start getting into names that have been stuck in catering for months.
Now, here's the deal, though. Whoever wins this is going to be the interim champion, meaning that when Rhea Ripley comes back, that's going to be her first feud.
Yes.
So whoever gets this, this is going to be something, hey, you're going to be feuding with Rhea next. So where do we go with this? Because, okay, on one hand, they could revisit the stuff while they're no longer going to do the JC stuff. I had thought about that for a second. As of right now, I mean, they teased Charlotte and Rhea. That was, but we've seen that. I wouldn't mind seeing that again. I wouldn't mind seeing Tiffy and Rhea be something there. That would be great. I don't want to see Jade and Rhea again. Been there, done that. And then I guess it depends on who else comes back. If we were to see someone like Jordan Grace win this thing, I'd be all over that. But again, that's like me, right? And maybe a few other 1,000 people. Who knows how many people? But a lot of people are gonna be like, damn, we haven't seen this girl in forever. So what the hell, right? So it kind of feels like really any direction is a direction.
Unfortunately, though, any direction seems to just lead to just Rhea continuing her time as champion, right? It may be like the semantics aren't that big of a deal, but why the desire to continue to keep this title on Rhea? Why not vacate it and have Rhea come back and go after the title? Like,
I'm thinking maybe they have plans for Rhea.
But the thing is that you can go back to those plans. Like, even if you have her vacate, you have her go. You go back to the plans that when she comes back, give the title back to her. And somebody said they want her to break the record for longest championship reign, and maybe they don't want to have her restart. But I was like, in WWE historically, people the record books care more about the number of titles that you have. It would have been an easy way to give her another championship reign. Now she's an X-time women's champion. I just don't get this absolute requirement that Rhea must still be the champion. I don't quite get that.
Yeah, even the fact that they said interim champion. There was a lot of people on social that were like, interim? We really have to do interim? I didn't mind it because I thought, okay, well, now we know that who's Rhea's feud is going to be next up. So I thought there's that added addition of intrigue.
Wouldn't that still be the same case if she comes back and she vacated the title?
Be like, hey, I never lost my title.
Yeah.
Shot, blah, blah, blah. Yes, okay. There's both ways you could have gotten there, really.
But the thing is that okay, I personally think that vacating is better because then now the match at SummerSlam is for an absolute champion. we're always going to see that match now as, it's just for the interim title. It's just until Rhea comes
ladder
back.
match too. When's the last time they even did a ladder match for the women?
They should have made this for the absolute, like, only champion. And when Rhea's good to come back, have her come back. And if you're dead set on her being champion, then have her win it then. But now this match will always have that little stench about, it's just waiting until Rhea comes back. You're just the interim champion.
So let's say someone gets like this big, massive moment of champion. It's like, oh yeah, that's cute and all, but it's the interim, so you're not
Interim.
really champion.
You see what I mean? You could do all of the stuff that you want if you're dead set on Rhea being, champion as soon as she's good to go. You could have still done it by having her vacate. And honestly, you'd feel a little bit more sympathy then also as well. You build some of that babyface sympathy having Rhea reluctantly vacate the championship.
Oh my God. Well, you know what? That's where we're at. But this is the decision that we're starting to see some, or I shouldn't say starting, but we've been seeing some wild decisions be made in WWE. And it feels like we're getting more as of late. Maybe that's what it is, but that's where we're at right now. So let's see who ends up winning the interim championship. Either way, I'm excited. You want to know why, Santi? One,
Why?
because I'm a sucker for ladder matches. Honestly,
Yes, me too,
if
me
you
too.
cloned yourself, Santi, and you made 5 other Santis and you guys all had a ladder match, I would tune in to watch.
I think I'd make out with all 5 of me.
You'd be busting out the Cody and CM Punk love fest that we've been seeing.
Mhm. No, you hang up. No, you hang up.
Oh, I love you so much. Yeah. Okay, so I want to talk about that actually because there's quite a bit to get into that with CM Punk and Cody. I don't even know where to begin. All right, so we had Gunther go out there. Poor Gunther with a terrible, horrible, no good, very bad hair day, by the way. Not doing so great with the hair today. Gunther goes out there. He's pissed off about everything. Adam Pearce talks up a world of nonsense and basically says that what Nick Aldis was trying to say last week was that this match, this Can They Coexist match at Saturday night's main event now has stakes. I did like this part of it, Santi, where they said that if they win, if Gunther and Sammy win, they earn a chance to be in the title match with Cody and CM Punk and make it a fatal 4-way. Now, I agree with them getting stakes, but I do not want them to win. I do not want this to be a fatal 4-way match, and I want it to remain one-on-one with Cody and Punk. However, we know how WWE likes to do things, and there's a big chance that could end up being a fatal 4-way. What are your predictions?
I still am predicting the baby faces win here. I think Punk and Cody outright win with maybe some tension between the two because there's no tension right now to get you excited for SummerSlam. Honestly, I actually think it's more intriguing if Gunther and Sammy win. I'm actually kind of rooting for that.
You want the fatal 4-way?
I want the fatal 4-way because I would prefer for the fatal 4-way to maybe be a starting off point for an actual real story-driven narrative between Punk and Cody. Because right now there's nothing. Right now it's just, hey, buddy, hey, how you doing, buddy? How you doing? I'll see you out there.
Hey, they're going on a date at Madison Square Garden, okay?
Yeah. Oh, we might go after your tag championships, Wepa King. I think that's actually more interesting and more intriguing. That being said, I don't think that's going to happen because we still have that Nick Aldis piece looming over us. I would not be surprised if Nick Aldis gets involved in this match.
Oh, that might be the moment where we're finally like, oh yeah, now he's really back as a wrestler.
The episode, what did it start with? It wasn't a recap of CM Punk debuting on SmackDown. It wasn't a recap of anything with Cody Rhodes. What did it start with?
Oh my gosh, it started with Gunther and fucking Adam Pearce talking about Nick Aldis.
Yeah, an entire recap of the Nick Aldis attack, right? They forewent the main eventers. They focused on that. That has to go somewhere. And I think the piece here is that it's a SummerSlam piece. And because it's a SummerSlam piece, it impacts Gunther being able to be part of that fatal 4-way. Ergo, I don't think him and Sammy win.
All right, and then this leaves Sammy with what? His hands in his pocket?
Probably, literally, yes. Almost certainly hands in his pockets.
Bro, they're going to send Sami Zayn outside to Flyer to sell some SummerSlam tickets.
They need sales.
Santi, I was watching your video about the ticket sales, and it's insane to me. Like, I'm like, people asking like, oh, do you think they'll reach the 30K by the time that we get to SummerSlam? I'm optimistic and I'm hoping that it's a yes, but I went today to go see if there was an update because about a week ago I checked and they were like at 22K, and I went back today expecting like 25, 26, and I was like, wait, this still says 22K and this was posted a day ago. What now?
It went up like 600 sales.
That's insane.
Since last week, since our last conversation, it went up 600 ticket sales. Night 1 actually sold more than night 2.
No.
It's bad. It's really bad. I'm concerned that they're going to bring down the capacity to like 27,000.
Honestly, what do you think it is that it's not landing with people wanting to buy SummerSlam tickets, where people are saying, hey, you know what? I don't want to go. Is it ticket prices?
I said this in my video. I think that we reached the crossroads of the ticket prices are too high and the product's not good enough, and they've met. And now that they've met, there's no justification to go to these shows. If the product was incredible, fantastic, people will part with their money. We saw it when WWE went on that like 6 months of selling out every single show that they did. People will part with their money. I mean, WrestleMania 41, it was a very expensive WrestleMania, north of 50,000 each night. Actually, it was more than north of 50,000, right? Because it was the last WrestleMania is the one that barely cracked 50,000 per night. People will part with their money if the attraction is there, if the storyline is there, if the tender love and care in their storylines is there. But I feel like I'm an authority in this, and so are you, as somebody that watches every single episode of everything that they do, that I've done for years, that I cover for years. This has been some of the most bland that the WWE has been. There is no justifying the ticket prices. There isn't. And they can bring down the ticket prices all they want, but now they've got a problem in terms of mobilizing people even to buy reduced tickets because simply the product is not good enough. This card's insane. On paper, this card's fucking nuts. They even added the ladder match. This card is crazy. But everything that they've done up to this point in all of 2026 is now coming to fruition in terms of the. I guess what I'm trying to say is that they're now about to reap what they sowed, which is people just saying, nope, we're done. Like, we're done paying these prices for a mediocre product.
Yeah, so here's the thing. I agree with you on both of those things, the ticket prices and then the product not being creatively satisfying, right? There's another element that I've been thinking about as to what's kind of hurt, I guess, the overall thing. And I feel like lately what we've been seeing is a lot of WWE walking back a lot of things where it almost feels like the big and the now doesn't really have an impact that much on the future storylines. For example, Brock Lesnar's retirement at WrestleMania, right? Like that moment, it's a bunch of little examples, right? That's one of them where you think to yourself, oh my God, I was at WrestleMania. I saw something really massive happen. I got to see Brock Lesnar's retirement. And suddenly, oh, that really wasn't his retirement. So no big deal, right? Then another thing was, for example, like Obafemi winning this whole King of the Ring tournament. And then, oh, well, you know what? He's actually not going to wrestle Roman Reigns. So like that's out the water. So like that doesn't really matter. So it's been a bunch of little things like that I feel have made me think, oh, well, whatever happens now, it kind of doesn't really matter moving forward. For example, like let's say you watch Sami Zayn win his championship and you're like, oh yeah, like all of this stuff's going to happen. And then what happened 1 week later? He's no longer champion. Right. So it's little things like that I feel make people feel like, okay, well, if this is not a must-see once in a lifetime, I'm going to go out there and I'm going to get this amazing moment. It doesn't really feel like I want to invest in that. And that's like kind of another thing that I had been thinking about as to like what is going on here right now. And it sucks. I'll tell you right now, Santi, it sucks. I really, really want WWE, AEW, all of wrestling to wake the fuck up, shake it up, and really just do something that is captivating, because no buzz in wrestling is not good for any of us, especially us who, do this for a living. You want there to be buzz.
I listen, when cool stuff happens, you and me make money because people flock to our YouTube channels. My YouTube channel is down, and I don't think it's the quality of the videos. It's just people aren't interested in what's going on. Stream numbers are down. Like, I think that our numbers are like a canary in the coal mine. Like, when people are interested in something, they flock to find conversation. They flock to find out what other people in the space are saying. And right now, like year over year, I'm seeing a massive drop off in terms of the excitement to SummerSlam and the views that my videos would typically get at this time of the year compared to last year, compared to the previous year. There is just right now, the general fan intrigue is damn near at the bottom of the barrel.
We need to do something, and we need to do something quick, because I cannot have this moving forward. No, I agree with you, Santi. It's like, it's depressing. I'm like, come on. Like, we need something good so that people get excited. We're talking about it. This is a 2-night SummerSlam. We might get to a point where who the hell knows if we should even keep having, these 2-night SummerSlams. Like, this is supposed to be a big deal.
I think it'll be a sad stat if they can't fill out the stadium with 2 nights worth of people. So, like, that stadium has a capacity of about 65,000 people. If they do less than 65,000 people across both nights, that's embarrassing. That's genuinely embarrassing.
Yeah. Damn, man. All right. Well, let's fingers crossed that something eventually sticks and blows up and becomes something. We got Kevin H here, says, hey, Denise, I'm starting to think we care more about the women's division than WWE does. The booking is so stupid that a kid can do better than this. Oh my God, it's breaking my heart. I mean, there sometimes feels like there are so many obvious ways that we could make this be better, but I don't know why they sometimes make the decisions that they do. I really, really don't know. Thank you, Kevin. We got Luis A. Mendes here. It says, I didn't realize SmackDown went back to 2 hours. Yeah, it's basically they switched. So from what was it, July through December through January is 2 hours, and then January through June, end of June, is 3 hours. So just think about it as like WrestleMania season 3 hours, non-WrestleMania season 2 hours. Thank you, Luis. We got _812 here who says, JC was so obvious for this. She had the feud before, and if Charlotte wins, we don't need an asterisk on her 16 plus title reigns by the end. That's true. Oh my gosh, that is so true. I didn't even think about it that way. So yeah, I guess I'm not going to be rooting for Charlotte in this particular case just for that. Thank you, _. We got Suicide Cowboy here. It says JC Jane deserves better over the dumb Gargano crap. And yeah, the Jade Charlotte stuff was dumb. He also says, my dad is a casual viewer. He even said SmackDown sucks. Oh, this is a bummer. By the way, I had a terrible idea for Johnny Gargano when he was backstage with Candice and Blake Monroe attacked Candice. I thought to myself, if Johnny Gargano eyes Blake Monroe and he doesn't wake the fuck up right there, oh, this would be hilarious. But they didn't do that. I feel like that's something that would have happened in the Attitude Era or something.
Yeah, I like Blake Monroe going around attacking other people. You don't know who she's going to attack, babyfaces, heels. That's interesting, at least.
Yeah. I'm hoping she's in this tournament. All right. That would really wake me up.
Kind of wild that your wife's getting fucking beat up.
She needs to divorce him. I'm sorry, Santi. She needs to let that man go. All right. Johnny Gargano right now is bringing nothing to the table. He's literally just laying like on a table. That's it. It's bad. It's bad right there for them. We got David Primero here. It says we could have had Chelsea, Jake, Blake, Julia, and Jordan in the ladder match and have Charlotte versus Jade one-on-one and Tiffy defend her U.S. title. Exactly. Simple. That's it right there. Bam. We got Germ for Life here. It says a name you two didn't mention, especially with Tiffy being in it, would be Chelsea. Yeah, you're right. There you go. Chelsea's another person. I would love to see her be part of that.
She would have been really fun in that.
Dude, she took the nastiest bump in the Money in the Bank last time when she fucking Tiffy threw her off the ladder and she went on the table. I would love to see Chelsea on that. Yep. Thank you, Germ. We got David Primero here. It says the news about there is nothing hot in WWE is kind of true. They fumbled Oba, who was supposed to face Roman, while Gunther versus Brock at SummerSlam would be better. Here's the thing. I was asking people if they felt like Roman versus Oba would have sold more tickets. At this point, I don't even know if that's for sure or not. At first, I thought, Yeah, definitely. They would have sold more tickets, but now I really don't know because it's not like this card is ass. They got
No.
Brock and Nova, Roman and Seth, and they got Cody and Punk. Like this match is not, this card is not ass.
No, the card on paper, like I said, the card on paper is insane. But like even the Oba situation, it goes to something you were saying where like those big moments that happen that you think are big moments end up not being big moments. Like imagine how disappointing it would have been to have been a fan at Night of Champions. Oh, I saw Oba Femi win his #1 contendership, and then WWE goes, no.
Yeah, literally. Exactly that. Exactly that. We got thank you, David. We got ND, the animation enthusiast, who says WWE is losing their goodwill of their fans. But you know what, though? They can get it back, man, because there's no one more passionate than wrestling fans, man. I see it everywhere. I was just at Fanatics Fest, Santi. And I mean, obviously, as you know, Fanatics Fest covers all sports. And, you know, there's so many people there that are like diehard fans. The large amount, I felt like I always see more. This is my second year going to Fanatics Fest. I feel like I always see more wrestling merchandise than I do maybe any other year, except this year I did see a lot more Knicks, but that's different. But like last year, there was more wrestling merch. This year, a ton of it too. They got a bigger setup too at Fanatics Fest. They had more floor space, all of that. You know, they sell out for practically all the wrestlers' meet and greets. So, you know, like the fandom, like it's there. But yeah, we got Suicide Cowboy here, says praying for Canada. Dude, are you anywhere near those wildfires?
I'm not near it, but like it's brutal here. It's post-apocalyptic where I live in terms of the air quality. It's you could literally go out there and just take a puff and like smoke a couple cigs, basically. That's how bad the air is where I'm at. It puts into perspective. I know this is not wrestling related, but I sometimes get a little bit high ski and watch like things about like cataclysm of the earth and stuff, and like what could like destroy humanity. So yeah, it's kind of crazy to watch that stuff high. But it's like obviously there's a large forest fire. But like, and it's far from me, and it's impacting my life. So I just imagine, like, bro, imagine like if an actual like Yellowstone volcano eruption, if that happened, oh, we're cooked, brother. It's over. It's done. There's no surviving that. Anyways, yeah, it sucks here.
I try not to think about that stuff because then I panic. Santi, I live in California. You have no idea. Every time there's an earthquake, I always think to myself, oh my God, is this it? Is this the big one that they've been talking about since I was a baby? I have been hearing about the big one. And every time I'm like, oh my God, it's going to be the big one. And every time it's not, I'm like, oh, thank you, Lord. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But it's fucking terrifying. But yeah, so I'm sorry. I didn't know yesterday about everything that was going on. So my dumbass goes to New York for Fanatics Fest. I show up and I'm like, what the fuck is happening over here? It literally just looks like brown dirt in the sky. And I couldn't believe it. And I saw, you were talking about taking a puff. The New York Post posted that if you go outside and you breathe the air, it's the equivalent of smoking 10 cigarettes. And I thought to myself, damn, I went my whole life. And now in one day I had 10 cigarettes.
I know, me too. There's apparently like a conversation, like panic within FIFA because the World Cup is in New York.
Yeah.
You cannot have professional players run 90 minutes smoking cigarettes.
No.
Maybe move it to Miami, Atlanta, or something last second. I don't know.
What do you think the chances are that they actually do?
Really low. I think they're going to try and wait this out as far as they possibly can, but the fires aren't stopping. And if the air quality it got worse. The air quality index over the last, like today, got worse than yesterday. So it's not improving. But I think they're going to try and stick it out as long as they possibly can.
Jesus. Alrighty, guys. Well, there you have it. We talked SmackDown and talked a little bit more about other stuff that's going on in life. But that was it. That's what we got here today. Thank you so much to everybody who's watching. Tomorrow we'll be here for, I'll be here, and Santi will be doing his stuff too on Twitch and stuff for Saturday night's main event. Same will I. Santi, tell the people where they can follow you and support you.
You can find me right here on YouTube, youtube.com/Santi Zap. Actually, is it Mr. Santi Zap? Look up Santi Zap. It's going to pop up.
You're like, what's my name on here? What's going on? Yeah. What's happening? No, actually, today when I was on my Twitch, I was like, oh, wait, I can't be Denise Salcedo on Twitch. Someone took it. So I have to be Hollywood Denise Salcedo. It's too many letters. Yeah, I know. Anyways. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Do not forget to check me out, youtube.com/Denise Salcedo and Twitch Hollywood Denise Salcedo, because my username was taken. All right. Bye, everybody. Take care.